All right, y'all. Welcome to the G Talk podcast. We're here on Memorial Day.
Yep.
2 years in a row.
Right. This is a tradition, it seems now. I got Veronica next to me. What's going on, V?
Hey, friend.
I got Mr. Legally in the building. What up, Chris?
What's good? What's good?
Now, what were you saying? Did you going to say at the beginning of the pod?
Oh yeah, so we're gonna kick this off.
Oh, hell. Here we go.
Asking women, what do you bring to the table? No, I'm just playing. We gonna stay far away from it.
Yeah, I think people, I've seen that a lot where they have a problem with the verbiage of it. Because honestly, at this age, you kind of know what you bring to the table. So you shouldn't have to ask. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Instead of, because that can be just like, I guess what, it feels flipped. Like if a woman asked me damn near day one, what do you bring to the table? I'm like, well, damn. Like, can we, like, hey, how you doing?
Yeah.
Like,
I feel like you can gauge what somebody brings to the table in different set of words. Like you said, it's just word. I'm not gonna ask you what do you bring to the table.
yeah, it's the phrasing that I think triggers people.
What do you do?
Would you agree, Veronica?
What's your views on? Oh, go ahead.
Well, I don't know, Veronica. You've been in the hot seat a little lately.
I'm gonna be quiet.
Not
I'm
good.
gonna just be quiet.
Is that what you asked? Is that what you asked the man? How much money you made?
Well, nah, so the last couple pods.
No.
So it's funny, actually. You know what I've been thinking about doing?
Oh, Jesus.
Doing like trilogy pods. You know what I mean? Like have one, then it'll like
One that sparks and have a counter and then bring everybody.
yeah. That's a good model, right?
Sure.
I'm just saying. But anyway, last.
I feel like he
couple
wants to
pods.
keep me in hot water. Like,
So pretty much, let's hear your opinion about it. Matter of fact, I'll let you articulate why you was in the hot seat. I don't want to speak for you.
no, I just feel like I got a lot of attention for just merely not liking the phrase "not ready." But we're not talking about that no more.
Not ready.
All right, so
Yes.
Chris, have you ever told a woman?
Have you not heard the other episodes?
Have
No,
you?
I haven't. So I've been going through some stuff in life, which we can talk about later, not right now.
So have you? Let's say you and a woman date, and then because pretty much it all originated from when me and my boys was on. We were talking about. I asked them, how many good women do you think y'all passed up on? And we was like, man, a lot.
Oh yeah, I'm sure. I am
So,
sure.
So then, like, just throughout the conversation, we was just like, yeah, man, I just wasn't ready.
Yeah.
And then that just triggered some people. That's some bullshit, Veronica. Like, that's some bullshit.
I know.
What do you mean?
I did not say that was some bullshit. I said that's cap.
Okay, well,
And
same
then he
thing.
was like,
Yeah.
well, elaborate. And then I was like, that's some bullshit.
Oh, so you said it. Okay.
but,
But not in the same tone. There's a difference in being like, that's some bullshit versus
Well-
that's cap. Nah, that's some bullshit.
So-
You hear the tonality? There's a difference.
Bullshit is bullshit at the end of the day.
so essentially, just to make a long story short, they weren't satisfied with a man just saying they're not ready. They wanted, I'm not ready because X, Y, Z.
Okay.
They feel like saying not ready is a cop out.
So if I give you an articulated reason on why I'm not ready, are you gonna accept that, or will you try to remove those objections or obstacles and say, well, we can work through blah blah blah?
Well, I think something that we didn't really talk about was what's the purpose of you telling me you're not ready? Are you saying you're not ready because you want out of the relationship? Because if that's the case, then yeah, I'm out. Why would I stay with someone who don't want to be with me? But if you're saying I'm not ready because I'm not financially stable, things that are all fixable with patience, then that's going to be another conversation. Are you telling me you're not ready yet? And you need time, or you want to make the adjustments? Or are you saying you're not ready because really I'm not the one, but you don't want to hurt my feelings and say that?
Yeah, dudes know how to waste girls' time, but I will say women are too loyal to a fault. You get a dude and you stick with him until he catastrophically fucks up, and then you justify leaving. But it should be just split decision. I can leave.
And then Veronica's counter was, if you do like the person, if y'all should be able to work it out, or instead of not saying I'm ready, then you would put in the work to be ready. And I said that's true, because people do get ready for who they really want to be with. But
Run the clip back.
but-
He never said that. He never said
actually,
that.
I did on the last episode. But the thing
I
is,
just listened to it again last night. He never said that.
but the thing about it was that because me and my boy Deshaun, and mind you, we didn't clarify the timeline, but this was like in our early mid-20s, so. They had thought that we were talking about real time.
No,
like,
no, I didn't think you were talking about real time, but I did think you were talking about post college.
Oh well, I mean, yeah,
Post-college
that's post college, like your early 20s, mid-20s, yeah, like that was the times we were talking about.
See, when I think early 20s, I'm like, oh, you were still at TSU.
No, I'm talking about like hell. I graduated at 22 years old.
No, okay.
Man,
I don't even remember how old I was when I graduated.
I feel like if you get married, or either you're gonna get married early or in your later 20s, early 30s, because like there's this period of transition in life where it's chaotic.
It's so much volatility.
Yeah, and if you're not already locked in with the woman that you're with, you literally can't bring anybody along for this storm that you're about to go through. And if you do, you dragging her through that storm, and that's where I say people like women are too loyal to a fault sometimes, because if this man's in a storm and you sticking it out with him, if he's not giving you them assurances like regularly, then you really do need to just go.
I feel like we're kind of trained to be like the ride or die chick. When we find someone who has the qualities or the potential that we, I use air quotes. I knew he was gonna come for that.
Potential.
The potential that we desire in a partner, we do have those loyalty traits because we were taught to be a ride or die, and that's how you gonna catch your husband when it's not true.
Yeah,
because when he get on, he leave your ass for a white girl.
Yeah, that whole ride or die thing is ghetto now.
Kanye West said.
Like all the women and men who be in the trenches, that shit is not the move.
No, it's not.
It's not the move.
Like being broke back in the day, bro, was stressful. Like I couldn't imagine.
It's stressful today.
Hell yeah,
like,
bro. I posted something on my IG about like.
Broke.
But I'm saying like I could imagine it being stressful at any point. But yeah, it is unfortunate that. You know, people do see, because I mean, we said it before, but now you gotta take people just at face value. Like,
oh yeah, that potential shit. Yeah,
I need to be happy with what I got right now. Like, can I work with at least this? And then if anything, if you don't get better, well, at least I'm good.
Are you cool with what it is now?
Yeah.
That was my problem. My last relationship, bro. Like, she has so much more. Like, she was motherly and womanly, and she cared about X, Y, Z, and everything was cool. But it was like she just wasn't tapped into like what I saw in her wasn't how she like operated, which was the strangest thing because it wasn't really like potential. It's like that's who you are, but that's not who you're being right now. So it was real strange. You know what I'm saying? But ultimately, you gotta like a person that they base model.
Yep.
I feel like
maybe you might get some leather seats later on. You might get you might get
the car might evolve.
Right.
Man, no, it was a couple of things that
sometimes you might start with the manual window. You gotta.
Oh hell no.
Hey, and that was a wild time. Hey. You remember when you used to ask somebody across the way, you had to lean all the way over and wind that junk down?
That's facts.
Yeah.
Okay, never in my own car.
Oh, you too bougie for me then.
Well, I mean,
I'm crying. You had your own car that had. I was about to say because we're too old for that.
My dad's car. Was manual.
Like my mama didn't have a manual car since I was like in elementary school.
I mean, yeah, because even my first car, my 07 Ford Focus, it had power.
Damn, 07?
Yeah.
Now what I will say is my boyfriend,
Honda Accord.
My boyfriend in high school, he
had potential.
No, he had manual windows, and I would just be like,
roll your boat.
Did you look? Okay, so did you look at him different because he had manual windows?
No, because it was his second car.
So
like
honestly, back
when
then,
we got to college,
having a car,
he had to get a new car, and he bought a manual car. He had that car for about 3 weeks before he traded it in for a different one. Because I was like, we can't live like this.
What's wrong with it?
We cannot live like this.
Come on.
Yeah. All right, but anywho, let's come to quick news.
Oh wait, but Chris didn't say what he brought to the table. I'm joking.
Oh yeah, no, we're not having that conversation. This is not the podcast for that.
Just real quick. Rest in peace, Tina Turner. I know
R.I.P.
happened last week, but rest in peace, Tina Turner. She was 83, 87? 83. You know, we already know what she's done. She's a icon, pillar. She's dope, amazing. She's a legend. Rest in peace, Tina Turner. She lived a full life. Congress agrees to raise the debt ceiling, which I kind of see, figure they would because they had to about, what was it, June 1, which is this upcoming Thursday. And, they like to wait to the last minute, both sides, before that they weren't agreeing, they were being stubborn. But just like when they do this before, especially with like the budget and stuff, they always figure it out in the wee hours of the night.
Or the government shuts down and then they figure it out. But good for them doing it before June.
Yeah, I remember when during the Trump administration, that was the longest government shutdown like we ever had.
How long was that shut? It was a minute.
That shit was.
It was like 3-4 weeks, right?
Yeah,
like people were starting to struggle. They had gone through like their savings.
Yeah, like it was a minute, and they even said like, "Yo, this is the longest government shutdown in U.S. history."
Yeah.
Wow. Happy Memorial Day, we said at the beginning, but shout out to all the service members, the veterans, the active.
Yeah. Thank you for the
service members who are in our armed forces, keeping us protected to this day.
Yeah, I saw a video the other day about like service members that are transitioning out of the Army and how like you should always make sure that you get everything checked. So actually, what I'm about to say, one of my friends is transitioning out of the Army, so like it kind of goes hand in hand with the video that I saw. But they were talking about while you're still in, make sure you set all your appointments and make sure that you're getting like any type of test checked, whether it's physical, mental, physiological, because those things are covered in the military. But people have that pride. You're in the military, you're whatever branch is, there's that sense of pride. It's like, man, make sure that it's documented on whatever issue that you have, because it becomes like the government will take care of that. I
mean, the government's going to take care of it anyway because they have VA services, even if they retire or transition.
If it's documented.
No. They get care post service through the VA, but in most places the VA isn't actually quality care.
Yeah, I'm gonna say this is a woman I know. She's actually battling them right now.
But they get TRICARE in the state of Tennessee, and that allows you to go places that accept Blue Care. That got real insurance-y real quick. My bad, y'all.
But Blue Care is straight though, depending on like it. There are some places in Green Hills, like my dermatologist takes Blue Care. Like when I was on it in college, I used to go to Green Hills for my dermatology appointment.
You had Medicaid in college?
I did. Well, I have a kid in college too. So
okay. Yeah, I was gonna say, because I was like, I'm like literally running down the data in my head. I'm like, how does he what?
Yeah, I'm gonna say it's way easier to get on Medicaid versus other stuff.
Yeah, I had a kid in college, but like I had great care. I was in Green Hills with all my appointments, but it's like you really need to make sure you see who takes what. So I was like in Green Hills, Brentwood, Franklin. Obviously, I want that quality of care, and let's just be honest, that's where it's at. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but like Vanderbilt doesn't take Blue Care.
Yeah, and while
that's fine.
And while we're on this too, listening, anybody parents, I am Medicare certified, so I'm licensed in Tennessee and Georgia, so they get bombarded 3 months before they turn 65. I help them out, just have them reach out, and I get them squared away. They could ignore all them phone calls and mail. But looks like Cliff is here, so we'll take a quick break and start our first topic. All right, we joined by Cliff. What it do, Cliff? What's going on, man?
Yo. What's up, everybody?
Matter of fact, just kind of update us, man. It's been a while since you've been on, man. What's something new with you, man?
Oh, my God. Everything. New job, new place.
All right.
New people in the life.
Okay.
Life has its up and downs, but overall good, man. A lot of shit has happened probably since the last time I've been on this pod.
And that's why I always tell people in general just to check on folks because, bro, a lot of shit happened in one day, but imagine months, years, like a lot of shit changed. Because then when you ask them about something, oh, no, I've been done with that. Because it's funny, even now when people ask me, yeah, man, how's the bank going? I'm like, bro, I ain't done no. They're like, really? I'm like, yeah. So, what's up, man? I'm sure folks missed you, and I'm sure you're going to say some flagrant shit.
But you never know.
But yeah, man, this Saturday, so I guess, all right, a little background. With this move, it's a friend of a friend. Barely know her. Cousin came to town. And I was told, hey, invite some of your homeboys. I'm thinking like, all right, cool. because when you hear that, you would assume like it's good to like, or she's telling me to bring homeboys to balance out the.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that's the natural assumption. You wouldn't think to invite homeboys to a sausage fest. Like that's.
Yeah, that threw me off.
Yeah. So.
Like I was like, we need some more hoes in here.
Well,
ratios fucked.
but that matter of fact, yeah, that's actually that's.
I had no idea.
I don't be tripping though. I was just
That's why ratios
plenty work in here.
are important because
if the ratio off, I'm not fucking with it.
Yeah, I started moving around.
I was telling Chris, and I even invited Alan because I was under the presumption that it's gonna be some women there.
Women. I thought it was too. I mean,
get
too. Actually, when it was just me and you, I'm like,
yeah, But then, so with the pregame, that's when I knew I was like, oh, I've been hoodwinked,
bamboozled,
led astray,
run amok.
So here I am, I pull up, and it's just them two, and then like 7 niggas walk in.
Man,
I'm like, what is going
when
on?
I saw that, I'm like, yeah.
I was like, wowzers.
Let me get out in these streets.
So, and then I was, mind you, I barely know this woman, but it's a friend of a friend. So, we driving to layer cake, and I informed her. I said I'm not. I told my boys not to come. Man, she got pissed.
So did she want like hella niggas or something? Like that's weird, bro. Like what?
Bruh. So
and I don't know these niggas. Like if it would be one thing if it was like niggas I knew and like we was like, all right, let's go grab some little shorties, to pull them to the section. That's not what was happening. So.
Oh, also, so background too. Even like early in the week, because my friend who introduced me to her, we were all together, and she was like, "Yeah, you can invite some friends," and then they walked back, and she was like, "Well, actually invite like your homeboys," because I'm thinking like I know
plenty
men
people.
and women, like I know,
Right.
I know some women who.
Oh, so she was specific, men.
At first, she said friend, and then like 5 minutes later, she was like, "Well, actually, your homeboys." I'm thinking, okay.
You need some more men.
Okay.
Weird. Like
So-
if you knew if it was just gonna be you and one other shorty, then like you should have just said bring
Damn, it was
a
only
guy.
2 girls.
Yeah,
Bruh.
bro. And then
Damn.
it was like I said when I pulled up, it was just me and him and them two. So I'm like, it was cool, a little section.
it's
They
a
was getting
2-on-2
free
type
bottles,
shit.
whatever. But then like I already was feeling like the energy was weird because like I was trying to sit, they would move. I'm like, all right, whatever.
Yeah.
And I know me, I'm like, I'm gonna be good regardless because I'll start moving around and I'm gonna drink this liquor. And
And they go slide.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So basically, it was dressed up real nice, and then once I saw the actual, I was like, So literally in the car, I told them that Alan and Chris, because I even showed them y'all on Instagram. Oh yeah.
they bad. I ain't
So-
gonna hold you. They're fine. They
So-
were fine.
That's whack.
So then,
Man, I missed it though.
bro, she got pissed. She was, oh my God, why does it have to always be like that? Why can't we just have?
I get it. She wanted her pick. She was like, she wanted a few options to see which one she wanted to pick
She wanted a
from.
buffet of
Bruh,
niggas.
she
Right,
wanted
yeah.
she wanted
She
to be
bullshit.
chose by or have multiple options. I'm like, that ain't fair to us.
Hey, look,
That
girl,
and I don't worry.
don't
Look,
be greedy like
don't,
that.
Then I mean, no. I'm like, that's fine, but do acknowledge niggas gonna move around, especially if like that's how you gonna play it. I don't get mad at nothing because I know me. I'm gonna be good. I was in a bar with fine ass women all over the place. So I ain't pay a dime for no liquor. Beyond what I was buying drinks when I went to the bar, and I was like, I had a good time. So
Yeah, I mean, overall, so it started out iffy, but then it ended good.
yeah.
Because I had to call in the cavalry. Y'all seen Pulp Fiction? Yeah. if y'all never seen Pulp Fiction, it was at the end where they had to cover a murder. Samuel had to call this guy to clean up some mess. I had to call in the cavalry. So, and first of all, it was weird because all the dudes were late as hell, even though we left from the same spot. Like mad late because we was in the booth for like an hour.
It was about, maybe almost 2, maybe almost.
And it was just
2.
4 of us.
Damn.
So
It was a minute for sure.
anyway, she's mad at me and like I'm trying to remain calm. I said, look, I said, do you see where I'm coming from? Like, I don't want to invite my boys to a sausage fest
because
of
that's not
dudes
how
they
we
don't
get down.
they don't
Or
know.
like why I don't understand. No one presented the idea, especially all them niggas. Like, why didn't we go invite women and buy more bottles?
Yeah.
I think I even asked. Did I say that to you or something? I don't know. Maybe I was thinking in my head. I just because I already saw like how the pieces was falling. I'm like, fuck it.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, these niggas not even acting player. Like, I'm
I
like,
didn't get there till like 12:31.
like, why is all these niggas just want to sit in the section with themselves? Like, where are the, excuse my language, the bitches? It's two of them, but
Bruh.
So was it like it was like some lame ass niggas, or was it like
They were children. They looked like children.
they were young.
They looked
Like,
like,
how young we
children.
talking?
Probably.
Like in their early 20s.
oh no,
Yeah.
no? How old were the women? Were the girls?
30.
Okay,
Oh,
they look.
Oh,
like
they was
were in their
old.
30s.
So they
34?
predators?
They look like they were in their 30s, like older than me in their 30s.
that's not old, but
Damn,
you know
so
what I
they-
mean.
34,
They not old, but
33.
like to be fucking with some
34, 33.
Where did she
Some-
meet them niggas?
And they look their age to be black.
We'll talk on that.
Okay,
But
I seen one.
I
Of
even
the,
on the hating that shit.
I seen one of the
I'm
girls
just
though.
saying.
She was hard though.
they were fine. Both of them was fine. They were legit. They were legit. I give them that.
In my mind, I'm thinking, okay,
They got a
baddies
whole
hang
gang
with,
of 'em.
baddies hang with baddies.
Yeah, that's kind of
Normally-
what I expected. He was like, "Yo, I got a little situation." So I'm like,
Yeah.
when I
Yeah,
get
yeah,
there and I
yeah.
seen just two, I'm like, okay, maybe the rest of them pull up later. But then when I saw niggas, I was like, okay, this niggas, I don't have an issue with that because I'm like, when I'm with my niggas like that in the section, when we sitting in the section like that, I know what we finna go do.
Yeah.
We're finna go cherry pick
Yeah,
and bring
yeah,
them back,
yeah.
and we finna have a good time. That never happened. That never materialized. So I'm like, this.
Yeah.
All right, just move around. Like I said, I moved around. Shit, I got me a couple numbers for shit.
Yeah, so that's why I did my due diligence with you. I said, hey, this might not be the
Nah, bro,
a
that
good move
man,
with you.
bro, that man text me was like, yeah, bro, you don't even come, bro.
I mean, I would have still came because like the spot itself was jumping.
See,
So-
I've been to Larry K a couple times and I like the vibe, but like
Yeah, that's
if
what I'm
I'm
talking
getting
about.
specifically invited
for a
then, like,
certain situation.
yeah,
I
because
understand.
my thing is I bring my
thought it was gonna be like a legit play.
yeah,
To
I'm
where
yeah, and
just
I
put
was
you on the area and then you just do what you do.
Because that's how it look. The problem is that's because that's what we're accustomed to doing. I think those were people who might not be used to that. I don't know.
They're not from here. They don't have a bunch of friends here. So I feel like y'all gotta give them some
But
grace.
where they from? Where they from that they don't
San
do that
Francisco.
there?
Yeah,
but I wouldn't say. Hey,
but one of them like live here though for
I
like
would. I
a couple
wouldn't say.
years.
Hey, me and my one.
She
nigga
ain't
are
got a
finna
bunch
go.
of friends.
Me and my one.
I could
homeboy
tell
finna
from
come.
talking
It's
to
a
her.
bar with people.
I
Go
can-
grab, make. That's how you. How that like.
Well, but the fact that
I'm
you had
just
a
giving you
section,
the information that I got.
I would have invited more people. Like I would have been like, hey, invite your girlfriends as
I
well.
think she made it weird by saying niggas only. I think that's where.
Yeah.
I guess if I'm really thinking of it all, that's what made
also,
it strange.
Too, I knew it was kind of a red flag earlier in the day. It was around like 5 or 6. She hit me saying, "Oh yeah, well you can invite your homegirls." I'm like, yo, this is the next couple
late.
hours.
Well, yeah, you know how women, you
So-
gotta really kind of.
so now-
you gotta
before.
give them that.
So
early.
now, I'm trying to. I mean, I reached out to my one homegirl who I knew is a party goer, but she already had plans.
Cause women, where I be fucking that up all the time. I'll be on my way out the door, like, yo, you trying to meet me here? I'm in the bed. Get up, cause I'm a get up ass nigga. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
If I'm, cause like last night, it was like 6, 7 o'clock. My homegirl's like, come to Minerva. I got my ass up and went to Minerva, and I was glad I did. That motherfucker was I'm so mad these niggas got
Oh,
to
shit,
fight
yep.
in the
Dang.
fuck. You was there?
I was there, but I left pre-fight.
Man,
Bruh.
oh my
damn, what
God,
happened?
bro?
Minerva was
They
crazy,
they fucked it up. All these
Shit.
girls up in the front section got to fighting, but oh my God, it was so much.
They was out there.
It was. Oh my
They was
God,
out there.
They was real bad.
Dog. And then I had to plug on the liquor too, so we ain't,
I like Minerva because they be selling them balls 150.
Yeah.
I'll show ready as soon as I about to ready to get the section. That's when it's fucked up. I was like, man, I'm about to find me somewhere to sit. I'm about to buy me a bottle. I'm about to post up in this bitch because it's
but they was out.
they
bruh.
was out.
Ooh,
Oh
out,
my
bruh.
God.
I was
So-
in rare form last night though.
So was Saturday night
was it
since
last
Cliff?
night? No, it was Saturday. What day was it?
No,
No, that was
Sunday,
yesterday.
Sunday?
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, it was.
Yeah, because they Monday.
Days moving together.
So when Cliff hit me saying, "Yo, you still on?" Reason why I told you to pull up because it was just
The ratio was.
it was
it
us
even?
3, and then I was like, "Where these motherfuckers at?" So we was sitting there for like 30 minutes. I'm like, "Yeah, pull up," because this shit.
And I'm
is
right
fucking-
around the corner, so there's nothing.
Yeah. So next thing you know, like I said, we there for like hour and a half. liquor was flowing. I mean, at least we had some drinks and shit. So
I was getting in my zone.
then the young cat showed up, but it's crazy because they left within like maybe 30, 45 minutes.
Yeah, they came and sat down, then moved around, then came. I don't know.
Yeah, it was
weird.
So then,
young nigga shit.
it kind of seemed like niggas who not used to it.
so then I hit up Veronica because we was actually texting throughout the day, the evening, and then I said, "Fuck it, come on," because like at that point, especially when I saw all them there, I said, "Yo, we gotta like even this shit out, or we gotta fix this shit." Because
you should have said something. You should have just said that. I would have went and go grab some. I would have like literally just went out there and just said, "Come sit in the section." But see, I know how short. If it's a woman's section,
yeah, y'all about to say that would have created a issue for.
Yep,
for
that's
her.
why I didn't. That's why I didn't.
Yeah.
I kind of was hoping like the young guys would have naturally done that, and they was being weird. Like it'd be one thing if they spoke, they didn't speak to nobody.
The girls?
Nah, the niggas who pulled up. Like, cause if like
The girls barely spoke.
they did, that all of it was kind of like
was weird.
Socially awkward. But again,
they were standoffish. I'm thinking
I'm a lemonade nigga. Like you got to worry about it. Look, it's not like we were somewhere in a restaurant and it was weird. We were at a bar that was on a Saturday night. Plenty of people was in there, so I got my groove on. Then once I was activated, I can't sit still anyway. Especially if like there's not a reason to sit still. Now if me and Shorty, and me and one of the shorties kind of connected, I would have posted my ass up in there.
Up with her,
Yeah, but they wouldn't. So I was like, well, look, that's. I know I come here all the time. I'm downtown all the time. I'm good.
I was already outside with my friends.
So I'm trying to remember what
the cavalry showed up. Veronica, Thomas, the Hills.
They sure did pull up. Yeah,
I did not know Cass was coming. But yeah,
my two homegirls pulled up, so it was the night ended well because
I should have pulled up then.
Garrison was sleeping.
Oh yeah, it got straight.
I have a cute fire ass picture of me in the section, and everybody's like, "Is Garrison asleep behind you?" I'm like,
I want to.
No, not that I have to zoom into this picture to find out.
Just Photoshop him out.
I didn't post it. It was taken of me, and I just reposted it.
But yeah, so basically had to fix the night because I just told my homegirl, I said, look, I'm about to invite some people. Because even she was getting a little flustered because nobody was showing up, and then those dudes left, so.
Oh, did she have like other girls that was supposed to pull up type shit? Maybe, perhaps.
If I had more time, I would have just came with females.
Yeah. No, what she should have just did is just gave the okay to go get women. It wasn't like we was paying for them bottles. We didn't buy any of those bottles, did we? No.
She did end up having to pay a check, but it wasn't. Yeah. It wasn't much.
Yeah, because she got the plug with a girl who worked there. So.
Yeah, and then like again, no one was saying anything because I'm like I am a party. Like, let's keep the party flowing. If somebody would say, "Yo, we doing another bottle," like I would have been with that, but Nick was being weird, or didn't say anything.
They didn't sell any bottle that I wanted
to dictate.
Because me and my friends were ready to buy a bottle too, but I was like, they have Uncle Nearest here. It's not on the list. The fuck?
Bro, why are you buying Uncle fucking Nearest in a club, dog?
Well, first of all,
country ass.
I'm not a tequila girl.
Man, I drank a time and place for whiskey.
Y'all was trying to get a different variety.
I be so mad when I get to a section and it's a fucking bottle of whiskey or Hennessy. That shit never gets drank. It always sits there and waits because it's only one person who wants it and they buy it and all the tequila gone, but we staring at a bottle of Hennessy.
It was funny.
Just drink the tequila tonight.
It was funny because
I have been drinking Uncle Nearest all day.
See, that's why you should.
After we
Uncle Nearest is I'm smoking a relaxing thing.
After we finished the first bottle of Casamigos, they're like, "All right, it's time for second bottle. What should we get?" I said,
"Another bottle of Casamigos."
She's like, "Okay." Yeah. I was like, "Why the fuck would you switch?
Why would we fuck it up?"
We gonna be in there
asking for problems.
Right, we gonna be in there
that's
twisted.
That information right there tells me that these people don't really party. Because what we do, and it kind of goes for you too, because what we do, maybe if we like sitting in a lounge and it's just me, you chilling, yes, order what you want. But if we're in a section
with 10 plus
people.
I had no problem with there being tequila on the table. Like, I would encourage y'all to buy tequila. But like, my thing is like, if I'm a drink, if y'all really want me to turn up, then I want to drink what I want to drink.
But see, you're gonna be the only person drinking that. That's why I'm saying
that's not that night.
That's not good section etiquette.
But my thing is like,
That's how I know y'all don't. That's what I'm saying. I'm not trying to be an asshole. I'm saying, but section etiquette is just buy the liquor. Most people will drink, and if there's that one person who
right
drinks
behind Cliff telling me to shut the fuck up.
No, it's
right
not.
behind
I'm
it.
trying.
What? It's right behind
and see,
it.
now you getting offended because you not wanting to play with the group.
All right. Before y'all get started,
joking with you.
before-
What I'm saying is that one person drinks Hennessy, they will usually just go to the bar and buy their Hennessy.
Get your drink.
But for the
that's what we
for
ended
the
up doing.
section, you gotta get.
Yeah.
You gotta get what the people like.
Gotta get a universal bottle.
Niggas be
Yeah,
having a gallon of Henny.
It
So,
was the y'all
yeah.
making me drink.
And I ain't
the
gonna lie,
shots.
bro. Niggas don't drink Henny like that no more. Well, at least
I hate it. It makes
I
me
don't.
sick.
Nobody
It makes me
drinks
sick.
Hennessy anymore,
I think
I
I think
don't
they did something different to it.
Henny got a following.
I know it does, and
Them
they
niggas still
be
drinking.
making me so mad.
I thought that was for like your young, like your mid to late.
Nah,
20s.
it's niggas who still
I thought
drink
we
that.
did it.
and plus,
Henny.
truth be
Them
told,
old heads?
you slick can't
Nah,
even
Oh,
drink
them
it.
old
young
head.
people- it's young people who
It's
still
the
drink
old
gas.
people, Garrison. We
But it
already
is
knew
mostly
that.
older people though.
From Battle of the Bands. We knew it was the old people.
Cognac. Nah, bro. Put
I
that-
know a
and
few
also,
niggas
it's
that
hard to
still drink that
pregame-
shit faithfully.
Henny rough, bro.
It's hard to pregame with Hennessy because you can't find it.
Well, your cognac in general because
You can't find your level.
bro. If you don't go to a black
No,
spot,
you can't stay on it.
if you don't go to a black spot and you pregame with cognac, it's a wrap because you
Yeah.
can't go to Kung Fu order some Henny. You can't go to fucking the Mumber and order some Henny. Well, unless you go to Vibes, but most places don't sell cognac.
But you be, I be actually shocked because I be mad when I see somebody with a hen in a place I didn't think so with that shit. I'm like, where the fuck did you
I
get
was
that
shocked.
at?
Yeah.
Brooklyn Bowl.
Yeah, Brooklyn Bowl is one of the places.
shocked.
I'm like, where the fuck you get Hennessy at in here?
I'm thinking
Brooklyn Bowl also has a good selection of whiskey too. So
That
I fucks
it's
with
a
it.
lot of bars are now surprisingly carrying nigga shit
Cause they know they know.
because niggas be in there.
Bruh,
They know
and-
who spends the money.
Yeah.
Well, everybody spends money. Them
I
was
mean,
white
but
folks-
like
the white
they
folks
know
spend
who
that money.
brings
Spending
in
more
the
money than we
yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
White folks spending way more money than we are.
But overall, so
Depends.
No, it don't.
to wrap this up, good. The reason why it's important to have a good men and women ratio, because the thing is, I was telling my friend, I said, it's not about us trying to get on with women. It's not about that. It's just about
Having a good time.
having a good time mixing and mingling.
Yeah.
I don't want to just mix and mingle with dudes in a section and I'm drunk. That's a little weird. Like I don't
Especially if I
mind.
don't know you,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna be screaming over the music to ask you what you doing.
And the guys that they had were also standoffish. And I'm a
should've
friendly
got 'em out.
girl. Like
got 'em
I'll have a conversation. I'll speak. I'll introduce myself. Like we go get a drink. Like I'm that girl, and they were like young.
Yeah. So let me ask you this: what's worse, a thirsty man or a thirsty woman?
Both. Fucking hate both.
What's worse?
But,
Yeah.
But if you put a gun in my head, a thirsty nigga. Thirsty woman is just annoying, but
Because like
For the pussy.
or I guess like
Oh, God, come on.
men
For the pussy.
men who are girl crazy or women who are boy crazy, where they always because sometimes I don't know. Saturday night really showed me the
A
difference.
thirsty bitch might be worse.
Yeah.
A thirsty bitch might be worse
Think so.
because you see that desperation come out
And
sooner.
honestly, like when a woman show that she just so antsy, I'm just like relax.
but you see it's you don't see it nowhere near as you see thirsty.
I think
niggas,
that's
though.
why it's worse
Yeah, because
I'll
because it
accept
gives
that.
a level of desperation.
Yeah.
Especially when you're a woman, like girl, like
yeah, like
It's like, come on now,
like, you
bitch,
don't-
get it together.
You don't have to do this.
you
But-
scaring
But
the
like-
niggas.
But it's like you also see the warning signs, like people try too hard first. I'm like,
I
okay, it
can't
ain't even
be
that
thirsty.
serious. Like
I
it-
miss
it's
out on
not
a
that
lot of
serious.
shit just because I'm not as assertive as some other niggas are. But I don't be caring about.
I think you're very verbal.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is like I'm not oppressed. I'm not like oh let me get make my play before these other niggas do. And like I said, like niggas beat me to a lot of shit because I just be chilling too much a lot of times. But
I mean, that's facts.
But I don't care. But see, my thing is I get more pussy than most people, so I don't be caring, dog. I don't.
You that nigga, you can do that. man.
I mean,
Talk your shit.
What Future say?
Cliff.
You do what you
Talk
want when you
your
poppin'?
shit.
I mean,
Yeah,
look,
you that nigga.
I ain't gonna lie, it does upset me when I see guys be extra thirsty. I'm like, bro, just relax.
but I like people who like me, so I can't be
facts.
thirsty.
Facts.
I just can't. I mean, I'm gonna shoot the shot, but if I'm not getting that energy back early, then
Oh, I'm
I know when the extra stage left. You saw what? What you say, Veronica?
No.
I ain't even gonna exit. I'm gonna just move sideways. I'm gonna go because there's something over there I see. So, okay, cool.
But
I
also,
respect it.
I've said this many times on the pod, but like my game at like the club setting, that shit is trash. I'm like over 37 damn near.
I ain't gonna lie.
Like the club scene is not my scene.
I don't like pulling women like to take too seriously when I meet in the club. At the same time, like who I am translates differently in the club versus like one-on-one settings.
I feel like it's not a good starting place.
It's not. But if I'm drunk, I'm that nigga. Like, I don't know what it is, but when I'm lit, man, I'm the smoothest nigga alive.
Man, when that
it don't translate.
shit.
Fucking pill activate, boy. You can't tell me shit.
Oh, my
Hey, boy, I tell you, I'm gonna talk you out of everything. Well, I tell you, I'm like, ooh, yep, I'm me.
Yeah, and plus, you know, the club, like, chicks be drunk, dudes be drunk. So
That's
like,
the only thing I don't like about the club. Like, the club is so, like, weak because, like, either
loud music.
You almost gotta catch it. Like, a lot of times, either you gonna catch it that night, right now,
or
because if you get the number, a lot of shit don't go no fucking where.
Send me your contact picture.
And that should be so weak because I'm like, damn, why'd you, like,
well,
I met you at the club last night. Holler at me like, let's go do something. And then shorty's like, hey, being weird. I'm like, dog, what the fuck? What are we? Why?
Because I mean,
Hold on, let me be fair.
Oh, hell, here we go.
Please give me perspective because I don't understand what's going on.
Because Cliff thinks there's like a second move at 3 a.m. So like I can see how
is.
someone be like,
No, but see, my move is let's go. If you want to go home, but see, the thing is, y'all want to go to your home, not mine. So I'm about to go keep moving. Now, if you want
what
to
I
come
be
home
wanting to
with
do
me,
at
I will
3
leave.
a.m. is I want to go shower. That's what I want to do.
Right, and that's cool. All right, see you later. I'm going to the strip club. I'm going after hours because I'm still trying to hit something. I done spent money. I'm fucked up. So either I'm gonna find me something out in these streets, or I'm about to get on this phone and see who answering.
Just like Denzel said, look,
I'm leaving with something.
I'm leaving with something. I'm from around the way.
Bro, I'll be up all fucking night.
And that's the difference. Because most people don't want to be up all night.
I ain't gonna lie, a nigga be tired.
Garrison was sleeping in the fucking club.
That's so crazy. Like
Garrison was sitting with his eyes closed. As my grandmother would say, he might not have been asleep. He was resting his eyes.
Hey, I go to sleep in the club.
I've done it. I've slept in the club for
I
sure.
do that shit, bro. If I'm tired.
But it's
Oh my God.
But it's so crazy how like everybody's getting older, but I have somehow found this second fucking wind. Like, dog,
Yeah.
I don't know what people be looking at me like I'm crazy, and I probably am. But I'm like, I be out of sight.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, like that should be tough because I got
Don't
home
nobody
like
outside like
got home like
Cliff.
at 3 o'clock.
I didn't sleep Saturday.
Shit.
I never went to sleep.
Did you end up doing something afterwards?
That
Yeah.
man was up doing karaoke or some shit
So,
on
after-
Instagram.
Yeah, because all right,
Like,
so,
cause you know, I went home. I took a shower. And I threw some chicken in the oven and made like a whole ass.
and I
meal.
told your ass to hit me back. You ain't never hit me back.
I did.
But after layer cake, yeah, I went to the strip club. Last week I just bought the VIP pass. I'm like, I'm in this motherfucker too much. I might as well get the little card.
Really? So how's the strip club here?
Which strip
Yeah,
club?
which
I go to
one?
Deja Vu.
Do they get
Is
free
it any
meals?
good?
They do before 3, which I rarely get to see it. But it's just like me, like a little post up spot. I just be in there chilling. I know a couple of dancers that I like, vibe with, kick it with. So I'll go in there, talk,
Is it any good?
shoot the shit with them.
Is it like black chicks in
Sometimes
there?
it be yeah.
Do
Oh
they
my
be
God.
pregnant?
No,
Pregnant?
No, that's you thinking Crazy Horse or whatever that other one over there is. I ain't never been. Deja Vu's my spot because it's close to the house. I know a couple of the girls in there. Like it's just, and then like it be women in there too. I didn't came out of there with women before. Like it's just a spot where I just shoot kill time while I'm trying to figure out what the fuck I'm doing. If it start getting late and I'm just in there, then I usually
What
go
is
home.
late?
Like 5.
Okay.
Nigga, that is now early.
Yeah.
They're going from late to early.
Nah,
It's
the-
early
5
morning.
a.m. is done.
The
bro.
one spot you'll be in there on like when the sun come up. Premium don't close to like 6, 7.
Premium is in Nashville.
Is
Yeah,
that the
it's
spot on Murfreesboro Road?
Mhm.
Oh,
So
Jesus.
ghetto.
Those were my Hennessy days.
But I didn't came out of that.
They let you roll
motherfucker
up
was
too.
a shit. Look, bro.
They let you roll up at Premium
You can-
too, and that shit be packed.
Yeah, because everything's
like I've had to park at the bank and walk over.
Are you talking about that club right by that Regents?
Regions.
over
Yeah,
there?
is right by that
Okay, so
Regions.
it's literally like cross street.
Yep.
I remember I
Well, no,
went
it's like
there-
next door.
Yeah, because it.
or behind
Regents
it.
is like next door. There's an
It's like
apartment
behind it.
complex
Okay.
Yeah.
across the street.
Yeah.
Wasn't it called something else a couple years ago?
Yeah,
It's had hella names.
Okay,
yeah, it's had
yeah.
so many names.
Yeah,
so
I
many
remember going
names.
to one party there. That shit was
It's
good,
good, though.
good and ratchet. But
I
it was
love
cool.
it.
They be loud in that bitch.
You know one of my favorite ratchet places,
Sensations.
Jazzy's. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Jazzy Sensations. But them drinks is cheap as hell. in
Let me
there.
tell
I'm
you.
lighting that
Let me
bitch.
tell you who pulled
That's
up
like
and would
outside.
not go in.
Oh, remember that one time we all supposed to
Yeah,
go there? That nigga was like, I was like, bro, I'm about to go
Oh,
in
you
there,
was
motherfucker.
there.
I'm like,
I forgot you was there.
Because that was my first time ever going. I pulled up. I'm like, oh, this shit look like it's cracking.
Man.
I love
You know
a
what?
good ghetto.
And I'm not even gonna
time.
lie to you. If Garrison would go in though, he would have a ball because they do all the line dances.
Yes,
Okay, so
it's like that's where the old
It
people
don't
go.
get.
Okay.
It don't get.
It's like older black
Drastic,
people.
like it don't get drastic until super late after the old people leave. Then you got some locals that might get to popping off, but like
It's like mostly older, like our age to 40s.
no.
And some old niggas.
When
in there.
Limelight was open, my mama's friends were at Jazzy's.
So how do you compare that to Carol Ann's?
Similar.
Oh, I fuck with Carol Ann's on Friday. I'd be lit.
You gonna get instead I feel like Carol Ann's, you might have more like people who live in suburbs, while at Jazzy Sensations you're gonna get the people from
That in
like
the
the
city.
hood, yeah,
that in the city,
the locals.
the inner, the more urban.
Oh, is it?
damn.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm trying to go. Shit,
Bro,
Where
like-
y'all going?
Man, I mostly go.
I want
Chris
to.
told y'all he want a sugar mama.
Yeah, well, see, if I
You
get a
might-
sugar mama,
you
I
might
need a
find
suburb-
one in there,
I need
too.
a suburban sugar mama. I
Nah,
don't want no
them
hood
ghetto
sugar
ones
mama.
got money too.
Do
Don't
they?
sleep on them.
I need
They
that.
got the pension and shit.
Don't sleep on them
They got that
guys.
good
Them pensions is
social
over
security
with.
check. That
They got
1425.
money, too.
Man, that little
I'm
baby
in
ass
fucking
shit.
tears.
Oh shit! But yeah, man. Make sure y'all have a good fucking ratio.
Big
But
fact, big facts.
and also,
Garrison tried to set me the fuck up.
what you mean?
He just brought me the bourbon straight.
And a
No
good
chaser.
ratio means either equal women to men or more women.
Always.
You
can never have
never more
niggas.
niggas.
You
Yes.
can never.
Because honestly, women have fun with women as far as
Yep.
like the party settings versus dudes. Like, yeah, we might dap you up, but we ain't gonna be. See, women twerk on each other and shit.
Like when I'm by myself, ideal to me is like I try to find two girlfriends that's in there together, like two chicks, like grab them, and they 'cause
Yeah.
shit.
Like it's never good when there's a lot of dudes, which is why it literally made zero sense for me to add two more niggas
Yeah.
to the equation.
To a gang of niggas already.
And niggas. Where's the women?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where the titties at?
No, fact, bro. I need something to look at.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But for those listening, if you are planning something, make sure you invite
And have good section etiquette.
your baddie friends.
Invite me, Cliff, too, if you got a bunch of baddie friends.
Yeah, this also makes me.
I spend money.
This made me think about just like the type of friends in relation to others. Because I was thinking, damn, the niggas I invite, they can get put on like with someone else. Like it's some quality motherfuckers compared to whoever that group was.
I mean, I ain't see nothing wrong with them. I just was like, I mean, if it's gonna be 7 of y'all niggas, let's get some women in here. Like, I like that goes back to section etiquette. I'm like, I can tell they not used to that because, like, bro, why is y'all in this section together?
We just in this all sitting down.
Or why did y'all go out? Because they came and then kind of dispersed into the bar. Why didn't you bring back women? It's only 2 over here.
Yeah, that's whack.
It's weird.
yeah.
What are y'all doing? And then that part that made me mad, like we didn't even have to spend no money.
Yeah, that's wild.
We could have had a ball, bro.
I'd have been stunned.
They don't know.
Yeah, but,
Niggas could have won up in that hole that night.
But Veronica and them,
Tell
Say
Shorty's run it back, but stop being weird.
yeah.
Yeah,
So
They can run it back. Just I need more advance notice to get the type of people that you want me to bring.
I mean, look, honestly, it was fucking like 3 audibles because I was thinking, I'm like, is this
Yeah,
even worth
let me
it?
holler at them. Where they at?
But then, but as I saw how it was actually playing out in real time, I'm like, oh yeah, pull up because this shit is whack.
What that women doing today?
So what?
What they doing today?
Chris trying to make a play. Look.
That's what I said. Where they at? What's the number? What's the Instagram? I'ma fix this.
Let them know your pool
Actually,
open.
Real time.
Right.
What you supposed to
Let
do.
'em
I'm
know
like,
your
okay, I see
pool
where we
open,
fucked
G.
up. I see we need new leadership. Not
Yeah,
nothing
yeah.
that was wrong with you did, Garrison. I'm saying that they need to be led.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
had the
So
ultimate
actually-
play.
actually-
We gave them too much authority.
I actually invited them to Jackie Cookout, so hopefully pull up because there's gonna be plenty of.
Damn.
So it's
people
food
to
at
be
this
going to
cookout?
somebody else.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it be
niggas
hella
cookout.
niggas at
Hey,
this
I need
bitch.
somebody to cook out, dog.
You
I ain't
got
got
them
no
cues.
food.
I'm supposed to be going
Gonna
to
be
know,
good.
but that shit sounds better. Because I know it's going to be some hoes over there.
Yeah,
What time?
I need to stop calling women hoes. I don't
it
mean
started.
that.
It started 2.
We understand. You
'Cause
know,
I'm
you-
not
I don't
a hoe when I
mean
pull
that.
I'm
up.
not calling them whorish women. Hoes is just.
yeah.
I'm
not
I
a hoe
don't
when
know
I
y'all
pulled up.
names.
Are you, so Veronica? How you feel about that when when the guys just like, yeah, man, these hoes here. Like, how you feel about that?
I just feel excluded.
I'd rather say
Oh,
hoes.
look at all.
So what would make you more inclusive? What would be
The
more-
niggas. There's 3 niggas in here.
Yeah, what should we say? We talking about the hoes. What should we just say? Women.
I tend
No,
to.
y'all keep calling
That's
them
too long
hoes.
of a word.
'Cause it's
I
just
say
not
women.
me.
In public,
No,
I say
y'all
women.
keep
On
y'all
Twitter,
keep,
I say
y'all
women.
keep calling them the hoes. I'm just saying
Broads.
I'm excluded.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you mean I'm not talking about you?
Oh, you-
Right.
Nah, because I
she
know
said
you.
she up her
You
Yeah.
are Veronica. When I say
Period.
the hoes, I'm talking about
Yeah.
in the
Oh,
world.
that's what I'm saying. I did pull up though. I pulled up to layered cake though.
And plus, like the hoes.
But you not the hoes, bro. You not you
the
the,
whole,
bro.
the whole, the whole,
Like
the
if you
hoes-
pulled up and niggas like, yeah, man, is the hoes there? I'd be like, nah, not
my
really.
home
Nah.
girl. You not
Right.
the
But no,
hoes.
yeah, 'cause the hoes are like,
You said it yourself. You
No,
exclude
I'm
because
not
you
the
know
hoes.
you not
but
the
like,
hoes.
no, Chris's phrasing is like,
no,
what the
but
fuck?
what
Yeah, 'cause
I'm telling you
that
what
is important.
But I'm telling you how niggas talk. So if niggas was like, bro, are the hoes there?
No.
I'm not gonna say yeah, the hoes are there because if they see you not just gonna like
You not the
you,
hoes.
you not the hoes. So you
You
have a-
know what we talking about when
you
we
have a
saying the
different
hoes.
delineation.
You know exactly
Oh,
what
my
we talking
homegirl-
about when
my
I say the
homegirl here.
hoes.
My
The
homegirl- yeah.
hoes.
So it's funny because Chris always make fun of me every time I see this nigga out. He be like, "Bro, you the man." I'm like, "The fuck you
Cause
talking
he be
about?"
having them
man?"
hoes.
This nigga stay with the hoes, bro. I be-
What do you mean he showed up to your birthday with hoes?
This nigga stay
He
with them.
sure did,
Bro, we
but-
went to
Y'all
but
just
Germantown.
say that out loud.
But see,
Just one.
We be having the
not two.
hoes. When you pulled
Just
up,
one,
it was
not
hoes
two.
in that section.
Speaking of Garrison, what happened to old girl that we went to Germantown pub with? I think she worked with you or something. At one
Oh.
point. Yeah, bro. What's up with her?
I actually invited her to the cookout too.
Yeah, okay. I need to come to the cookout.
She
Then.
she cool.
Oh, Ashley gonna be mad at me.
She cool.
I need to slide to the cookout. I was supposed to.
What
go play
time
some
that start?
tennis.
It started too, but you know, CP time.
Okay.
And it's actually at the West Park, so it's like right off White Bridge. So,
Okay. I can bring
different
I can bring
directions.
some.
but she good. And it's funny
Maybe I
because
can go over there eat.
She hard.
Damn. Cause I know that's gonna go late.
That's gonna go.
At least to like 9, 10 o'clock.
Damn, they be out there that late.
shoot,
How
Alan.
niggers be.
We didn't stay that
Them
late.
black
last year.
folks.
But it's not fair.
Especially once they get to drinking, people are out.
Yeah, you're not finna go home and just sit there and be drunk. Like, you gotta do something.
Unless you gotta work. I don't have to work tomorrow.
I have to work tomorrow.
I
but
took it off.
My last day is Wednesday, so I'm already on
So
like
you
a
like,
farewell
fuck it.
tour.
You
Yeah.
like-
Wait, where?
I can't say names, but where I'm at, I'm actually getting a new job.
The friends
on
that we met
Thursday.
last summer, where they work, or a different
Friends
job.
from last summer.
Yeah.
Man, she being very cryptic.
When did you meet last summer?
Cause I do
I
not
met
like
a
to
lot of
say
friends
where I
last
work
summer.
at. Look,
I can't.
the way
I
the,
didn't
the
hang
way
out
the
that much
internet
last
is
summer.
these days,
I
I
cannot
don't want
say-
That's
I
we
don't
did
want
not
to
hang out
know where I
that much
work.
last summer. Think about
You
it.
met
All right,
my
well,
friends.
y'all will talk all night.
Yes.
But,
We'll talk about this offline. I don't, cause I don't remember this.
But yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes I be a little protective of my homegirl. Sometimes, like depending on like how much I care about them.
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
like,
yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah, if it's like my homegirl,
Yeah,
hell
I'm like,
no, leave her alone.
Yeah.
I'll be like, I'll tell you, I'll give you this, I'll give you the deal, but I'm not gonna give you the information you need to make the play.
yeah, and
It's not like I'm a cock block, but I am kind of cock block.
I'm like, look, I care about her, so don't bullshit. And also too, I already kind of see moves like 10 steps ahead. So I'm like,
Now I don't say nobody though.
Nah,
I just
you grown as hell.
let
y'all
them know.
grown.
Like, I'm
You
like,
want to
hey,
pop it, bust it
I'll,
wide open for
I will
that.
tell my boy, I'm like, hey, she ain't really about that. So if you're gonna shoot, like, you gotta be, you know, you gotta be
I
kinda
just be
serious.
like,
She gonna take you serious.
Yeah.
She's not gonna like fucking run.
Yeah, because I'm like, if you bullshitting, then just
well, I tell niggas straight up, you can't fuck with her.
Yeah.
Damn, that's
No.
blind
It
right
depends. Some of my
It depen-
homies, I'm like, no.
It depens. It depends
I
on who
know,
I'm talking
I
about.
know you. I know the type of shit you want.
And I know who she is. Like,
Yeah,
don't
she
even.
not-
I'm like,
yeah.
don't waste your time.
I'll do that.
Which is wild sometimes,
Don't waste your time,
bro.
And I'm not saying don't waste your time in terms of like.
Yes, because like we all have homeboys who we know who are the sharks, and you just like,
But I can't stop them though.
you be like,
So, like,
matter of
what
fact,
I'll do is I'll talk to my homegirl. Like, listen,
Yeah.
right, 'cause you ain't gonna stop them because
I can't stop them. They sharks. They're
Yeah,
sharks.
They sharks. A shark can't be stopped unless you. Nah, a shark just can't be stopped.
Facts.
But it's just funny because like a lot of times people think like, yo, you fuck her. I'm like, nah, this is my homie. They're like, you serious? I'm like, yeah, nigga. Like that's why we can do this because it's cordial. Like it's platonic.
Women are worth more to you if you don't have sex with them. Bro.
I've always said that. I'm
I
telling you.
was talking to my.
You can
about
call
that
someone
earlier.
at 2:00 in the morning and they will pull up. You can call someone at 12 because you think you're dying. They go pull up.
Yeah.
I like.
Yeah. For real though.
I'm for real.
Yeah.
And there won't be any type of this nigga ain't texting me all day. Like it ain't nothing. That's like all right.
I
What you
really,
need?
yeah, I
I'm
really
coming.
value my female friendships because it's like, dog, like
You need
I'm
that.
telling you.
need them.
Yeah.
You
I'm
gotta
telling you.
have them.
Yeah, you do.
They gotta have
Especially
them.
like if it came to calling my boy or my homegirl, I'm gonna call my homegirl because
She
my
gonna
boy.
come through and on time.
Yes.
With some shit you probably didn't even know you needed. Yeah.
And she plug you in,
Yeah.
Yep.
or
Niggas
she'll
just
help
gonna
you make plays, all
Niggas
types
gonna
of
show
shit.
up late. Be like,
All
"Damn,
types
bro,
of
what
shit,
you
bro.
need?"
Man,
Nigga, help.
my homegirl be like, man, I'm with this chick, bro. I'm like, nigga, leave her.
Yeah.
Nigga, I need you.
I'm
No,
dying.
Like, help me.
I cannot
Right.
breathe.
I hate when niggas do me like that. It seems like whenever I gotta play, niggas are nowhere to be found. Then I'll do some wild shit or have a wild night. Damn, man, you'll never hear me. I'm like, because the one time I needed you, you didn't show
Yeah,
the fuck
yeah,
up.
yeah,
So
yeah.
I don't call. No, I'm not calling you.
Yeah.
And see, I was thinking this weekend was gonna be one type of situation. I'm like, yo, I'm trying to put y'all in
Nah,
position.
facts. And then I was ready to slam dunk some shit too.
I mean, you did your part. I think like I said, we gave them too much authority.
That's facts.
Yeah.
Because in hindsight, yeah, it
You
was.
should have
very-
took liberties.
It was
earlier.
It was a piss poor planning.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not even gonna take it where I was about to say. So okay.
Well, go ahead.
No, I'm not gonna.
But it didn't cost you nothing, so it'd be different if we
It was-
spent money and
It
it
was a
didn't.
calculated risk where it was low. It was low downside.
Well, so yeah, I'll say that. Now, if it costs some money, I got hella questions.
Yeah. That's why I'm saying. That's why there's
Yeah.
nothing to be upset about
Right, it
because
was-
we
it
didn't
was-
spend any money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, like I said, I moved around. I got maybe a few plays. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
not the night it could have been with what we had going into it, but I'm not upset with my outcome.
Yeah.
I'm not
yeah.
upset either. I got some really cute pictures. I was cute.
With Garrison in
That's
the
a
backseat.
silver
Would you-
lining.
You're right. Are you 12?
I was cute. was
Man,
I or was I not cute?
that's why you not the host.
Was I or was I not cute? I think it's a cute picture.
Yeah, I mean that's cool.
Yeah.
This is where y'all confirmed that I was also cute.
Oh
were.
yeah,
You were.
I didn't see the picture, so
But you saw me.
Dang.
yeah. But see, you not the host,
Right.
I don't
yeah,
look
yeah.
at you like that.
Right. You actually like the opposite. You were.
Well, damn.
You the bros.
Well, damn.
You were very.
I just said I value my female friendships,
Yeah.
but you not the hoes. It's different.
Now
The hoes is like
These are
let's get-
compliments.
yes. There's nothing wrong with what I'm saying.
y'all ever have a homegirl?
Except for you could have been like, oh, Veronica, you were cute.
You're always cute,
but you're not.
But I'm looking for bro. I told you I'm
Card
drunk,
never
man.
declined.
That mother. I told you that peeled and activated. I'm horny. Okay, I'm not looking for no cute friend. I'm looking for the.
Oh.
Y'all ever have a homegirl though where she got an annoying homegirl? So you just like, fuck, do I want to deal with you?
I got an annoying.
Are you
homegirl.
secretly telling me that my friends are annoying? I'm just wanting to know.
Nah, I'll just say
See,
it
this is
straight
just
I was
up.
about to say,
Woman.
say it on, say it on
Always
like,
twisting some questions. So
Sometimes
are you
pull
telling
up.
me?
Sometimes you pull up with the hoes.
oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, but
see,
I don't know
nah,
though, because birds of a flock together. So if women pull up with Veronica, I already have a assumption that they probably.
Oh,
not
you
going.
should not. You should not. I hang
You know what I
out
mean?
with
Like-
some of the
like,
hoes.
It's 50-50.
I hang
you
out
know
with
how
some
your
of the
homegirl
hoes.
But
is-
vibe check. You do a vibe check. You do a vibe
That's true.
check.
That's true.
I think it
but-
depends on how close you are to
No, like if you
Right,
telling
yeah.
me, like, let's be real. I'm the least hoish friend I got.
That's what I'm saying. So like,
That's why you not the host.
so like,
But
that's why
I
would've
fuck like
said-
I hang out with some of the hoes.
That's why you not.
I
the
love my
hoe.
friends. They're just a little more liberal than me.
They the
You
hoes.
were a
Appreciate
Republican.
I'm not a Republican though.
You're a conservative.
They're a little more hot girl summer than me.
And it's summertime.
I
So
will
what's up?
say,
Wait,
man,
wait,
shout out to
wait.
my homegirl
Quiet,
Tanisha,
Chris.
man.
Who that?
She gave me the best birthday gift, bro.
Are you gonna disclose?
It was
'Cause
in
you got that look in your eye.
2017.
What was the gift?
This thing got a year.
Are we talking threesome?
Nah,
Damn.
but it was like
I was hoping for a story.
she brought her homegirl. She was in
Sounds like a
town,
threesome.
and we all
That's
like
what
kicked
I
it.
thought.
They took me out, and next you know, like, you
That
know,
always be lit. Oh, I love
bro, it,
Hold
was-
on,
it was
next thing
perfect
you know
alley.
what?
Cause then she put a good word for me too.
Yeah, and you just spent all your money. Oh man,
Oh,
I ain't
man.
got some new coochie. I ain't spent a dime. You put me on your little friend. Like, ooh,
man.
that's what turn you into the bestie.
Yeah, yeah.
But
I'm like,
a
I
good-
gotta
a
keep
good
you
woman-
around.
a
Where we
good-
going next weekend?
Yeah,
Hey.
Yeah.
on me. I'm treating
I'm
next
telling
week
you.
because
Yeah,
you
yeah,
plug
yeah.
like you
Yeah,
plug
yeah,
me in for
yeah.
a show.
A good woman friend will get you some pussy.
Absolutely.
That's why I said that's what I
Or
meant.
a
Like,
good
plug you
woman,
in.
or a
That's
good
what I
woman
was
friend
talking
will
about.
get you some head.
That's facts.
Absolutely.
That's facts.
What's she saying?
She said a good woman friend to give you some head. Get you some head.
Get you
Get
some
you
head.
some head.
That's facts.
It
Man.
sounded
Oh,
too
that
inside.
sounded very specific.
Extremely. The laugh was what gave it away.
Gave it away because
put
I know
that out
Veronica
from the
too.
pits of your
Veronica
soul.
loved to throw that out there because that happened. Yeah, remember that one time?
Now I will say, I was very shocked and proud of Veronica taking one for the team.
What
But-
did she
I'm down
take
for cause.
exactly?
I'm-
So, because
down
once
for
again,
cause.
like in my mind, already like Veronica, she's just. So,
I told you I hang out with the hoes.
I mean,
Where
all
they at
women hang
today?
out with hoes, fool.
And it was funny because like literally it was up to Veronica whether that shit was gonna happen. And I remember taking her to the kitchen. I said, Veronica, listen to me. You got to do this shit, and she did that shit.
I sure would add my homegirl, man. Even depending on some shorties I fuck with. Like when we was at my section for her birthday, the little big girl I was with, I said, go get them. That's my nigga. Like that's my like somebody I fuck with. But like when
Yeah.
we out, that's the time we on.
She was scouting. Well, I think she already knew them girls. So.
No, she didn't.
She didn't?
She went and met them women.
Oh, word?
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that I'm telling you. That
She got a good eye then.
It's my fun girl.
Yeah, man. Yeah, like a good homegirl will throw that alley because women trust women. Oh yeah, you know he's a good guy.
That's why I love a woman, especially like I was talking about like story. I love somebody like that that's very outgoing, can make friends anywhere. Because I will send you to go get somebody.
Yeah.
Because she gonna
Yeah,
set up
yeah.
the play,
Yeah.
and then if you that guy, you gonna finish the move. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah,
The problem with being that girl is that people see you with that male friend too often, and they start to think that other.
Well,
shit's going
in
on.
my case, well, I'm talking about. Yeah, I am with her. We trying to bring you with us.
yeah. And sometimes, yes, they might think we're doing something, but then when they realize that it ain't, they're like, oh.
Yeah, that
So what's up
too.
with
They be
you
like,
then?
oh well,
Yeah.
shit.
And I kind of like
And
the way
that's
you
a
do
great
that. But
benefit
see,
for y'all, but
the
y'all
way
gotta
you,
learn to be the opposite.
no, I don't have to learn anything. The way you make sure, let it be clear is like, okay, if y'all here, I'm in your face. So you saw me with her, but I am in your face. So you,
No. I'm saying y'all gotta do the same shit for your
see,
female friends.
we
don't want my
do.
humble-
Well, but also though,
But see, y'all don't be wanting nothing. See, y'all talk like that, and then I put you in front of niggas, and you don't do shit. So
Clam
I
up.
don't want to hear that.
they clam up.
Right? Y'all not pee.
But also too, y'all don't have to work as hard. It's easier for a woman to get a man. So y'all don't really need a layup like we do because a lot of times
Like we gotta work.
Yes.
Y'all got the short basket. You can just drop it in there, and
we
you don't even gotta
we
work
shoot
hard
a three.
for it.
Y'all got the open layup.
But
Like,
wait, no, but see, let me say this real quick. Women aim too high sometimes.
Yeah. I want to meet this man in the club, and I want him to sweep me off my feet tomorrow. and
No,
take me
I
to
ain't even
dinner.
saying ain't sweep him off their
What?
feet. That man, you can't have him.
Oh shit.
And so they get scared to shoot shots because y'all don't understand what men experience all the time, which is rejection. You can't have every nigga. You're not gonna get that nigga, and y'all that is something y'all struggle with because y'all think
big
I have a vagina. You don't. It's the niggas you want don't care.
that's
Yeah,
facts.
that's true.
That's facts.
I'm a woman. This nigga curved.
Right, he get women.
He seen you before I introduced you, and he didn't want you.
Boom.
So me introducing you is gonna now make it up to where the rejection is gonna be even harder.
But man, we are used to this because most of us is ugly.
Bro, every day.
We can't change how we.
Yeah,
look.
we
It is
can't
what it
change
is.
how ugly we are. So you either figure out you get in where you fit in,
Bruh.
or you step up.
We get ghosted all the time.
I
all
love
the
how like I am a room full of men who just call themselves ugly and ain't.
I don't
one of
mean
them
I don't
ugly.
mean like I'm ugly, like I hate myself ugly. I meant like if we talking like dating apps, women only swipe right on like it's like 15 to 20% of niggas, bro.
Them
It's
niggas that look like Jesus.
it's
like, come
dead
on,
ass.
like,
It's that's how it is out
man
there.
got
That's how it is
locks,
out there.
a
So
beard.
for men, it's a numbers game.
yeah.
Honestly,
I don't even have no beard, bro. So I'm already at a disadvantage, right?
we're all at some sort of disadvantage
Yeah.
unless you're 6 foot and gorgeous
Yeah, let's
with
be
money.
honest
Like
here.
them, but it's only a few of them, and that's what y'all be thinking y'all gonna get.
Yeah, I want a nigga 6 figures, 6 pack.
Oh, I hate that
Come
shit,
on,
bro.
man.
But I mean, everybody like what they like, and
Yeah.
that's cool. But women don't realize we be
Chris
settling
said
for
he has a
y'all
beard. I am
a
in
lot.
other tiers.
I'm already at a disadvantage. I don't have a beard. Women be looking at me like
Got the
I'm.
little goatee friend.
Yeah,
Just
but they
little
want the
ass shit.
beard. They want
Yeah,
the whole
like they
beard.
want-
dog.
They want
I
that.
thank God.
Why do you
mine
think I have a
finally-
beard today?
Mine
You got-
finally
yeah.
came in.
It's not me. It's for the bitches.
Nah,
Like,
I like my
it ain't
beard.
Oh,
me.
period.
I like my
Garrison,
beard.
you need to
I
keep
do
your
like
beard.
my beard.
bruh,
I like
don't-
it on
bruh,
me,
The women think I'm like 24, bro.
man.
I be like I'm 31.
that's not a bad thing.
You a baby? No, it is though, cause I look good though. You know what I'm saying? But then it's like,
Now, I have a theory though, because Veronica, like, I be switching my face hair prior to the beard a lot, but I always tell my homegirls that I think, in my opinion, you're truly handsome if you can pull off both.
I agree with
Okay.
that.
Yeah.
I
You know what
agree
mean?
with that.
Because you can't rely on a beard.
I don't feel like I can pull off both. That's why I keep the beard.
Yeah.
Personally,
well, I don't have a choice. I only got one option.
that's why I say I thank
This
God.
is the look. This is my look.
Cause prior
This is
to,
it.
But ain't not-
I used to rock
that's
the
not
the
terrible,
mustache
though.
and beard.
No,
too,
I'm
though.
straight though. I know I'm straight. Like, if I go bald,
Some
with no
niggas are
face-
truly
with no
ugly
beard,
as fuck with or without a beard.
Yeah, nah, I'd be like, damn.
Some niggas are ugly without
Nigga,
beards.
You
So.
need to buy the girl them drinks in the club. Yeah.
And you still got to do that shit, even if you nigga shorties won't sometimes, bro. It's the game. The game is the game, honestly. Like men have accepted that a lot because we have to at a younger age.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Man, I ain't gonna lie though, bro. Like for me, I wouldn't buy a girl. I don't buy girls drinks in the club or lounge or whatever.
I have that disease bad.
Until I feel like you at least giving me something, right? If I'm not feeling that vibe already, like
man.
a little something, I'm not even gonna offer.
Hey, so funny
He
story.
don't offer. He ain't never offered to buy
So-
me shit.
So funny
We
story.
only been out like once or twice.
I was at
I was joking. Chris.
Don't be playing. Though. It's
I'll-
women on the podcast. They listening to this.
I was at
Baby
I was
girl,
at,
we
I was
have a
at
good
Alexander's
conversation.
for
I'm about
lunch
to try.
one day, and it was this chick sitting alone. She was bad,
Gotta do it.
and
Send her the drink.
so normally I don't do that shit, but I was like,
Nah, you had to play.
so
it.
like the bartender, I was like, so yeah, like send her, same thing, whatever, she drinking.
Real piece shit.
So in the interim, a dude walk up and like sit next to her, and I told the bartender, I said, never mind. I said, fuck
oh, at least
that.
at least you got to cancel it in time.
Nigga, I canceled that
At least
motherfucker.
you got the. Ooh, man.
I said, oh hell no. I'm telling you, like she was fine too. I'm like, hell yeah, let me just, and then they want to do it. Hit with the, but dude walked up. I said,
See, bro, that's my thing though. My sister literally is a year and like 4 months older than me. So like we used to be out at the same time. So
I
like
know you had a sister.
yeah, I do. I got an older brother as well. But like
Okay.
my sister and I are essentially the same age. So like we used to always go out with each other. So like I would see her strategy, right? And she would see mine. So like we would always talk about them things. And she like, and this is in Memphis too. So niggas in Memphis throwing bread at these women too. So I'm like, I can't compete with y'all because I
And I don't try
pay-
to.
I gotta pay to play before I even think I like you. And I ain't gonna lie, I'm not cheap. I'm fiscally responsible.
Frugal.
I need to get better at that.
Now, I will say, because sometimes buying that drink might be your
That might be
down
your
payment.
end.
Your down payment.
For me, it's
Yeah,
an
it's
icebreaker personally.
You know,
for me,
I feel you.
because
I
This
feel you.
shit is
especially-
wild.
This is what we got to go through.
Especially if you ask them, you know, if you want to start a conversation, normally you ask, "Hey, what you drinking?"
Yeah, as soon as
Yeah.
see, this is my strategy.
shit
This is
is
this is what I do every time I'm out.
I go
Because I
ahead.
go out a lot by myself. A lot of times I'm alone.
Me too.
So I'll post up, get my little drink. I start standing around, walk around, see, you know, what's in the room. Because I don't just go straight gung ho in there. I'm like, let me just post up, see
Quick
how
question:
shit
what's your
moving.
success ratio from like going out?
First
What do you
night.
define success?
Yeah, that's what I was about to say.
Like you actually taking home and like hitting,
Like night of. Oh man, super low.
or just something from the interaction that night.
Nah, well, okay.
Same night.
You know, no, or just like
That's what I'm
you
saying.
meet 'em that
Damn near
night and then,
zero.
like,
Yeah,
you know,
that's what I'm about to say. Same night. I mean, we might be 1%, maybe 2%, might even be lower than that. But
Okay.
but got a number.
And it
See, yeah,
materializes
materialize later.
Yeah.
Maybe 30-40%.
Okay.
I don't.
I mean, that's pretty good.
that's
though.
not.
Yeah.
It's not terrible. I would like it to be better,
But
but
when you go out, bro, it's so tough too because like, bro, you really battling other niggas too.
all day, all
that-
night.
If they drunk and
I'm
let's say
telling
they get lit and they out with their homies and they really vibe with you, it could have been 6 other niggas that like let's use a more realistic number. They could have got 3 numbers that same day, and then I wake up the next morning post lit tuition and it's like, damn, which one was this nigga? Who was that? And then it's like you
I
pretty
be
much start
forgetting-
at
I be
you pretty much
forgetting
starting at
who I
zero
get.
Which is
again.
why it's so difficult.
That's why I might even be lower because I have so many numbers in my phone. I'm
That ain't-
like, who
that
the
ain't safe.
fuck is this?
Yeah.
Because
It's
you'll
like
talk
you
for
scram-
2 days and
you
it don't go.
scrambling to figure out.
Oh,
like-
because you were supposed to give us perspective on when we were saying like I get the number, but then it don't go nowhere. So what's up? Like because my success rate, and I don't even know why I still bother going out like this and spending the money I do because my success rate through like organic or online dating is so much better than my club shit.
Do you,
I feel like because you get to see them.
do you give out your number a lot at
Without
the
lit.
I
club?
don't. I'm
Yeah,
gonna be
Veronica
that.
is definitely not the host at all.
No, I mean like
She killed the. I don't do any of this shit you niggas talking about.
no, it's not that I be outside a lot. So like niggas approach me.
You be outside, but don't be giving.
Why
See,
you don't get your
you're
number
not-
if they
see-
approach you?
see,
Whoa, wait a minute. It would be one
I
thing if
couldn't
just
even
niggas
finish
wasn't
my
asking. Were you
statement.
telling me niggas asking you,
And you just
don't
say
give
no?
it to me and you're single?
Yeah.
Why?
I be telling
Are they
Veronica she don't be
ugly?
trying.
Are they ugly?
Y'all don't even
Are you
give
not?
me
I'm not
the-
yelling. Are you just genuinely not attracted to them?
Real quick before you respond, I've always had this thing where I tell Veronica she's not trying, but go ahead, continue.
So I prefer to give out my Instagram.
I hate y'all the most.
Oh, so now I gotta be a DM diver.
When I hear
Fuck
that,
no.
I'm
Veronica is
like,
6 in one
all
hand,
right.
half a dozen in the other. Because
No,
guess what?
deadass. But
Yeah.
my thing is like deadass, like the phone number thing. Like if I don't save your number and you just put it in your like my phone, and there's no description, I don't remember who the fuck you are the next day.
Oh,
Ask the nigga for his IG. Then.
all right. So let me.
And that's what I'm saying. Like
That's what I do. I'm
What
like,
you-
what's
no,
your
I'd be
IG?
like-
Yeah.
What's
no,
your
I'd be
IG?
like, let's
I don't know
follow
what you
each other
look
on
like.
IG. Like,
But no, but what that says to us
but my
is
thing
that
is like, if I really like nigga in the moment, I'm gonna send him a DM right then. Okay, we locked in, friend.
That's too much.
Yeah,
Bro.
but once again, that's 6 in one hand, half a dozen.
okay,
Like,
if it's a matter of like say like, because what that tells me she's not really interested.
No, in fact,
Honestly.
that's the new the
Okay.
modern day curve.
Yeah,
I guess the
'cause-
question
yeah.
is, when will you just give them your number flat out? Is there ever a
When he got
situation
6 figures.
where you just give it your number,
I'm just playing.
or is it always Instagram first and then
Nah,
you just?
you could be broke as hell out here, get plenty of ass, dog.
That's facts.
Big facts.
Recently, it's just been
Matter of fact, the
Instagram.
worst thing that happened.
Unless you're like someone who knows someone I'm
You
with.
got it.
Like if you know my friends, it's a little different. Just to be honest, I feel a little safer, a little more comfortable.
right, and I
You're more memorable.
and I do understand the safety part, but for me, because I'm looking at it, probability and success rates, like we were just talking about, like that doesn't go nowhere. So like in my head, I'm already. I mean, I'm gonna still shoot the DM, but like.
Facts.
I mean, but anything's never happened. And so what I wanted to say is like,
My last boyfriend
it's
was in my DMs first.
it's so weird to me, like, bro, like everybody sits online and talks about why are we doing all this online dating? People don't meet people in person anymore. But then when you meet people in person, they're fucking weird.
No, big fact.
Like I said, I
facts.
have way more situations and people that I end up fucking with, whether it be like, seriously or just, casually, from online interactions, whether it's Twitter, Instagram.
Twitter's the best.
Because it's
Because
Oh,
you can actually
man,
see
my-
them real time.
my old Twitter-
personality comes out a little different.
you can
on
see
Twitter.
how
My
they,
old Twitter I used
see
to
their
get
words,
work.
not
Yeah.
Because
Good
also
work.
too, I was gonna say this to Veronica's point with like Instagram. Sometimes if I'm getting to know you, sometimes I don't want to see you on social media. Like I rather just us get to know each other.
I don't want to
versus,
see you on Twitter.
Because think about it.
Yeah, see, no,
Twitter's
like,
too
and,
You can
like
be an
Twitter's like
Instagram
my
girl.
only public platform too. It's like, don't find me on
Don't
Twitter.
follow me on Twitter.
Don't follow me on
Don't
Twitter.
follow me
Think
on
about
Twitter.
it.
And that's why I pretty much live in my close, like in my
Twitter's
my
so
circle now.
problematic for me because it's like I tweet whatever I think, and then like I tell women don't go look on there because you're gonna take it seriously because you can't compartmentalize what we doing in real life versus what the fuck I'm talking about on Twitter.
Twitter's the
And you-
outlet.
and you asking me about tweets, like why are you asking me about tweets? I be getting asked about tweets from people that don't follow me, women that don't even have Twitter. So it's like, dog, you literally just went to my page. You're weird.
Yeah.
Like you're making yourself mad.
Like, but my thing is like, I've
does
had
that?
Twitter since fucking high school. Like, that's not fair.
And Twitter's my thing. Like I can't stand when Twitter's my thing and it ain't hers, but she'll weaponize my Twitter against me. I'm like, how you don't got a
Like,
Twitter,
my
but I'm
Twitter
arguing
community-
about tweets.
My Twitter community gets it because like we've all evolved together.
Yeah.
But like, if you're not a Twitter person, like
And
that's.
look, I'll take it a step.
I'm just
further.
talking.
I'll take it a step further. Imagine having a podcast. And
Yeah,
like,
I can
and
imagine.
literally-
And
so
people who
literally,
listen to
I
it.
heard what you said about.
Sometimes I lie for just shits and giggles. It's for content.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like-
people don't understand
No,
that.
the worst part is having your own podcast and then being on a friend's podcast and then producing another podcast. And people be like, well, you said this on G Talk, but you said that on Brunch with the Branches. But on your podcast, you say this.
So are you
like, what
doing?
the fuck? Why
Are you
listening
doing
to all my
research?
shit?
Oh no, it's one thing to listen to
Shameless
myself. Are you doing research? So why are you compiling the information I've said on these different places and trying to come up with some conclusion? What? That's what I'm saying. Stop making conclusions off of weird shit.
Stop trying to take these public platforms that are meant for entertainment and trying to find my sum total. Because you do not know me if you just listen to Totally Judging. You do not know me if you just listen to G Talk. You for sure don't know me if you listen to Brunch with the Branches.
And you do know me. You know me. You have my number.
But you have my
Why are
fucking
you looking
number.
at my Twitter?
Get the fuck off my motherfucking line talking about some shit that I said on a podcast.
Bro,
this is
I've
personal.
had some situations. As a matter of fact,
But keep listening to my podcast.
But see, that's why
Looking
when
at
I was,
G-Talk
that's why
and
when I
Brunch with the
was in a
Branches.
relationship, I had to be like, that's why I couldn't say the shit I wanted to say on podcast. But then as soon as I got free, I was like, shit, let me tell you the truth.
I got some
bro, the
shit to
thing about
say.
it's been several situations where someone blocked me unbeknownst to me from
Friend,
some shit that I said
let
on
it
a
go.
pod.
And you didn't
Let
even
it
talk
go.
to me about
she
it.
didn't even hit
Let
me
it
up.
go.
She just blocked me.
Let it go.
I
Let
had
it go.
to,
Let it go.
I had to just talk to a shorty about
thinking,
that.
what
Like,
the
why
fuck?
do
You gotta let that
why
shit
do you
go.
make decisions that
crazy.
affect the both of us for some shit that you seen and you didn't even let me explain?
You know what?
Facts.
Since we're on this, I've got a question. What do y'all not have a crazy meter? Like, can y'all not tell if a bitch is gonna get crazy on you or not? Because I'm not
depends on
talking
the
to
quality.
Garrison. I
Okay,
need to
there's
like
different-
turn to
it
the
depends
direction
on
of
the
the
quality.
room.
to answer
Do
your
y'all?
question.
Because I know he does not.
To answer your question, there's
do.
different types of crazy.
Yeah.
There's like
It's actually 'cause I
there's
actually wanna talk
out
about this,
front
too.
crazy, like she was crazy today. I met her like crazy. Then there's like that was weird.
What's y'all
And
crazy
then
tolerance?
and then it gets progressively weirder.
Yeah.
What's y'all crazy tolerance? Because see, I only do like on a scale of 1 to 10.
He don't need nobody crazy. Period.
Three's like the max for me.
No.
'cause
Three. You need a 0.
I'm not jeering, bro. So I low key gotta like, it's a little higher for me.
You already
Oh,
y'all,
so you
all
crave
y'all
a little crazy.
Yeah.
All of
You know,
y'all crazy.
We a little,
I don't like
we,
crazy.
we a little
That's-
turned up.
oh.
I don't
So
like
for
crazy.
me, mine is like 5-ish, 6 maybe. But at the same time, it comes with parameters, right? So like,
Yeah.
I set
I'm
the
a parameter
stage.
guy.
I set the stage with my woman. Like my kid's mom, matter of fact, like she's up there.
Yeah,
But my
but
thing
mine
is like,
too. Oh my
but
God, she
thing
called
is
me
like,
last night. What the
I said,
fuck?
hey, this is what
with you?
this is what we doing. This is what we not doing. These are my boundaries, and this is like the standard that I hold you to.
Mm-hmm.
So like I was like off rip, this is what it is, and that was very receptive. But at the same time, like I'm not dealing with her. Like, I'm not having sex with her. So, like, that's cool. But women you smashing, it depends on the quality.
So
of the
for
coochie.
me, it don't depend on no quality of coochie. I get.
If I'm not taking you seriously,
I get
it
too much
does.
coochie to me to care about the coochie itself.
Tell me about a time where y'all knew she might have been crazy and you say, you know what, I'm not gonna fuck her.
I feel like if I say it,
I don't think I've
people-
ever done that.
I
think I fucked somebody. They started getting crazy, and I'm like, you're out of here.
That is
Matter of
like
fact,
peak maturity right there.
I'm gonna
'cause
tell you,
like,
bro. It's this one chick, bro. It's this one chick. And she, matter of fact, texted me yesterday. Well, she don't listen to this podcast, but maybe I don't care.
Hey,
she texted
one
me
thing I
yesterday.
learned, they always listen. So much about. Like, they gonna find this.
Show
shit
be
out.
find out people be listen. I'm like, damn, you listen to that?
heard
Oh,
what
because
you
I
said.
was on that motherfucker. That's why she listened to it.
She's crazy as fuck, bro. Like we first of all we went to school together, so like we didn't know each other during school. I'm like, how the hell did we not, bro? Austin Peay's not that big, so like
Especially black people.
the black people Austin Peay knew everybody. You know what I'm saying? And then like I was an athlete, so I was already just exposed to more people. And then I was an alpha too, so like
So you out there
in all my circles,
That
how the
shit do be
fuck
weird.
did I not see
like
you?
how I ain't know you when you
We
went
was
to
in school
TSU.
for 3 years
But
together.
that
Ain't
happens
no
a lot.
way.
Like
That
you
happens
close
at
people
TSU.
post grade, like
I'm like, when'd
Yeah.
you go there? They say the same, like,
I'm
nigga,
thinking-
what? And like, cause it's the same thing with TSU, cause like, Greek, all that. I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm out there.
I've been
How the
there,
fuck
yeah.
I've been everywhere and I've never seen you before.
Yeah.
the shit wild.
So it's like, yeah, so in that situation we met, her friend group is literally the exact same as my friend group. 99% match. So I'm like, okay, I gotta be cool with her.
That's
like,
how you know that should have been the first red flag.
no, it was the red flag. Cause I'm like, how?
That was it.
So
Right, because
how? I mean, bro,
yeah,
how?
That's why.
Yeah, that don't
You know
make no
what I'm saying?
sense.
So
Yeah.
we was just cool, I'm being friendly. At this point we old now, so we really kicking it. Folks married, got kids and stuff. But like she was like, oh yeah, follow my IG. So she followed my Instagram and then like she DM'd me first. And I was like, whatever, we cool. Like I'm thinking like this is literally my like friend family group. And then she like, oh hey, let's meet up. Like I'm in the area, I can come to your house, talk to you real quick. I'm like, yeah, that's cool, whatever.
That's another one.
Like I'm washing dishes, so like
Don't let bitches ask to come over.
she invited herself, and I was like,
Saying, you like that's a warning.
Niggas,
but see,
women
this-
who want to kick it like that on first link up,
but no,
problematic.
it wasn't first link up because I was talking to her for a couple hours when I met her.
No, I mean women.
Yeah, but the first time y'all chilled.
Yeah, true. But remember, my mindset, I'm like, oh, this is like the homie. Because, like, we got a family friend group and she's in this group. So, in my mind, I'm not like, oh, I'm fuck with this girl. So, like, I looked at her, then I'm like, some nigga shit. I'm like, would I do it? I was like, all right, I'll probably do that shit. But then it just did it. I'm going to tell you what it was, bro. In her mind, we was in the process of getting together. And for me, I'm like, you not it. But it got to a point to where like I would be posting, I used to be a personal trainer, so I still be working out with people. I posted this girl that I work out with and she bad. She bad. So she DM me like 2 seconds after I posted. Oh, is that your girlfriend? I'm like, nah.
That's it.
Oh,
That's the
Oh, y'all would look big, y'all would look good together. I'm like, nah, she's literally just my friend. Well, I feel a way about you posting another girl. I'm like, but why would you do that?
Some hating that shit saying I think y'all look good together.
But like, why would you even feel a way about me posting another girl? Like, bro, I've never made any advances.
I'm
at
sure
you.
I've had something like that, but I can't think of any.
It was too blatant, bro. At that point, bro, I mean, I don't want to out this girl because if I start getting specific, I'm sure people start knowing. But like, it got to that point. I know y'all don't know her.
Okay.
I hope you don't. But it got to the point to where I'm like,
I'm intrigued.
nah, I can't. Like, I can't.
Something's wrong with me. I'm
Bruh.
sick.
I said she's so
wait.
fucking off. If
I
I
got
smash,
questions.
it's gonna go times
But
100.
I got
see,
questions.
See, that's where I fuck up because
You're
before
wonderful.
you ask your question, that's where I fuck up. No, I do fuck.
Yeah.
And then they get crazy, and I'm like, you shouldn't have did
Nah,
that
bro,
shit.
You did that shit.
You did that shit.
I believe
that
it.
Well, okay, no, hold on. My question is, did you give her the grade A did?
I give everybody grade A.
You see, you can't do that,
Facts.
nigga.
No.
Sometimes you gotta give
help
them.
it.
Sometimes you gotta give them the C plus,
I can't help
the
it.
B
I
minus
can't help
dick.
it.
My
I can't help
whole
it.
roommate
I-
call him Mr. 60
I can't help it.
because he say the first time he would give him 60%.
I remember that shit.
And I'm
I remember
thinking,
that shit.
I remember that podcast. I remember that podcast.
That was my first podcast. I think.
And I was like, what are you talking
Bro,
about?
I'm like,
60%?
bro.
What is
Because
that?
the thing
that's
about
crazy.
it, it's not guaranteed we might hit again. So if you're gonna do it, at
Now,
least one
even
time,
it might
you
be
gotta go all out.
60%, but I am trying. It might be 60% because I'm drunk. You know, shit
Yeah.
don't go. Chemistry don't work right. I'm not working right.
Yeah,
It could be 60, but I am trying to give 100% every time. I'm giving 110. I can't
B-
help it.
dick. And if I like you, I'm going crazy. But if I'm not sure, bro, I'm giving you the B+, B-. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be good enough for you to
And
want to
also,
return.
the kind of dick you get is also depending on the kind of coochie I'm getting. Like
that is true.
Like
That's
if I'm
very
not feeling this, because lately I've had to literally stop sex. I'm like, you're getting on my nerves.
it's time to detox, bro. You gotta
And
detox. You gotta reset.
No, some people fucking suck at fucking.
So actually,
You know what? Oh wait, time out.
Some
I
women
don't want
suck.
to hear this shit from Cliff.
Some women suck.
Time out. I'm throwing a flag. It's an audible. I'm gonna give you all the sports analogies. I don't know why.
What?
Because you've had a lot of fucking sex.
I have. So I think I'm qualified to say what sucks.
But I also feel like, okay, you might be qualified to say what sucks,
I
but
am.
also you aren't
Because I know what's good and what's
inept.
really good.
You aren't inept to deal with someone who hasn't had as much sex.
No. I've had really good sex with people who don't have a lot of sex. I've had bad sex with hoes.
I don't know what to say to that.
Her coochie is
Wait.
good.
What makes a bad what makes bad sex? For
Okay,
you?
so I'll be specific in terms of like what
Oh.
happened recently. Like last 2 times that really annoyed me that I had to stop. Like these women were being too. I don't even want to use the word domineering. Well, I guess I could use the word domineering because they kept telling me what to do. Like, let's do this. I'm like, bro, every time I'm getting emotion, you moving and doing all this shit.
up.
Like, bro,
Faster.
arch your fucking
Harder.
like
This.
shut up or
Put my leg
moving
up.
around and like.
Arch your back. Hey.
I remember I had
Hey,
this
hey,
because
Damn.
it's the one coworker I had and we
It's a
had
nerve
sex.
break for me.
And
You smashed coworker.
Man, I smashed a boss before, fool.
You were supposed to tell me
That
that
shit
story.
was so fire. I'm
but we
trying to get
didn't
her
go to
back here.
lunch.
This is my old boss from Steve, man. She went back to New York. I'm trying to buy her a plane ticket. That shit fire.
oh damn. So and see,
That shit was fire.
that be the thing. Like I'm telling you, like
Did you leave the refrigerator open?
good
I go have too.
good pee leaves a lasting impact because I remember I used to say I had a lot of bad sex, but really that wasn't true. I just had a lot of mediocre sex.
I've had more good sex than bad.
I've had more mediocre than good because
I've
once
had
you
more
get that
good.
good, you ain't trying to let this shit go. But like a lot of times, if you think about chicks you hit, you like sometimes you don't even like remember it. You like, yeah, we had sex, but
It was whack.
you ain't really memorable.
I need my girl to be a team player when we fucking, bro. Like I can't just be the only one doing something.
You see, yeah, right. Sex is supposed to be enjoyable for both people, and if I'm not enjoying it, like I will cut that shit off. Like you getting on my, you're annoying. Like
Me
this one chick
too.
kept trying to do too much, and I'm like, bro, I'm going to bed. Like I'm already fucked up because we've been out drinking and all this, and I'm just getting annoyed because it's like I already struggle getting my nut in that situation. So when you doing a whole lot, I'm like, I'm not having fun anymore.
Turned off.
Oh, see, I'm a finagle my way out.
See, I'm gonna show that too.
So you
Just
be- you
being
be
a little
faking
vulnerable,
orgasms.
like
No, I didn't say that.
I do that more often
Bro.
than a lot of people think.
so.
I
I
don't
didn't
even
say
fake them no
that.
more. I just stop. I'm like, I'm
Yeah,
not-
I didn't even
I'm
go.
gonna say
Damn.
like the older we get, bruh, like drunk sex,
sucks. I
bruh.
used to argue my line
It's
brother
been
about
time
this.
where, bruh, a nigga ain't finished. I'm like,
He used to say drunk sex is better than high sex. I'm like, that's how I know you haven't had real good high sex.
No, high sex is vibrant.
I think
High sex is good.
there's an anatomy difference because drunk sex for
That's
me.
for you because you are.
When
let me
I am drunk,
lack of a better
sex-
word, a little bit uptight. You just said you don't even give niggas your number. So yeah, drunk sex is probably better for you because you relax.
This is true though. That's a good assessment.
Now, I'm not. Look,
yeah.
bro.
You know
look.
what? You know what?
That's-
to both of you.
I
No,
mean,
but that's
just
fair
both
though.
of you.
They
That's,
got a point.
How is that not?
Oh, well,
They got a point. They
This,
got a
this
point.
this might be a brutal. Brutally
go ahead.
honest. It
Go
might,
ahead.
no, I'm saying
I'm joking.
that might be brutally honest, but at the same time, you probably go home and be like, you know
I
what?
said lack of a
That
better term.
nigga's
I don't.
right.
I didn't really want to use uptight, but it's not. You're not like me.
It be, so the
Correct.
funny about, the funny
Like
about Veronica,
sex for me is like my comfort zone because I've had a lot of it, and I'm not saying all these things to like kind of.
the funny thing with Veronica
I just really have.
is that I know Veronica,
Me too.
and she's definitely conservative.
Right.
So it's like whenever I put her into a conservative box, she's just like, "What do you mean?
Right, and
nigga, it's you.
and that's what kind of
you know you.
That
It's
is what
you.
kind of annoys me about you because, like, when we say that, you get offended, but I'm like, nigga, that is who you are, and it be,
Because that's
if
the
you,
version.
If you want to be,
that's the version of Veronica that you know, and that's what be tripping me.
right.
No, because I
it's
be like, I forget, like, because we all went to TSU, but y'all don't know, like, post breakup Veronica. Y'all know, like, graduated from school, then got her life back in order. Veronica.
May I speak?
Go ahead.
Veronica,
Go
it's
ahead, go ahead.
always somebody just like you who does this. And if you were really that person, you'd be doing it. And these conversations would be much different.
I don't think there's anything wrong.
And
with the
I'm not
descriptions
saying it
that
is.
you're
That's why I'm
getting.
like, I don't know. That's why I'm like, damn, I might have should have said that because I don't
you're
be
good.
knowing I'm saying if I do offend, I'm like, damn.
No, Cliff. The thing is, like,
she's going like
sometimes you say things and it stings a little on the inside, but
That's
for the
how
most
I-
part, I just
and that's why
I be giving people the reaction that they want.
That's why when that happens, like when we off podcast, we be out there kicking. I be like, you really want to break out of that? Go and do it. But that's when you really clam
That's why
up.
I be saying
That's
Veronica
when
be
you really
trying.
will clam up.
Yeah.
'Cause Veronica will
You gotta
get a
get out
little
there.
loose.
You gotta get loosey
But
goosey.
as soon as you try to like, all right, Veronica, I see you get loose over there. Do something.
I
Then
will
she
not
like,
judge you.
She
At all.
remind herself who she
Yeah,
is.
yeah. Hey,
No, you gotta remind yourself of the perception that you carry.
No, man. Oh, you are getting on my nerves with that shit, dog.
That is that
Like,
type
cut
shit.
that
Oh
shit
no,
out.
Cliff be the first one pissed the fuck
Cut that
off.
shit out.
Cliff
fool.
be the first one
Bro, 'cause
pissed.
It be like
matter of
that,
fact,
though.
even
Because
even
like Cliff is what you see is what you get. So that whole what I show you, shit, man, God out here.
so even with
you
the
might-
whole not ready situation and people getting upset that we just casually date, and it was some women going hard on it, but I'm like, yo, if you casually dated, you wouldn't be feeling this way,
right?
because that's just what happens.
Because a lot of times you'll be talking that what I show y'all, man. Y'all, the thing is, people show you. They be thinking they not showing
that's
shit.
actually misleading.
But people who really know how to read people, i.e. me, I work in sales, so it's my job to read
oh
people.
yeah.
So y'all be thinking you tricking me. No, I know who you are. Cause I know how to check temperature without words. Body, I know how to read body language, all that. You not talking to no regular ass guy. Like I know
Not Chris
people.
over here.
I know people because I deal with so many people on a day-to-day basis. Humans be thinking they fooling you, man. Nah, I see right through that shit. And that's not nothing wrong with it, but what frustrates me and when you be telling me one thing and I'm like, hey, this perception shit. I know who you are.
Yeah.
Without even knowing the story. I know the synopsis. I know enough to read you when you be like, how the fuck you know that?
Is it so not just talking about you, but in general? Do you think people do that so they won't be judged?
Hell yeah. Like give off a
Is
perception.
that what it is for you?
And that's why I was saying, like, I hate people who talk like that. Like, because it's like, and I know everybody can't be like me, and it's just like, you know exactly who I am because I
Yeah, you
talk
out
too much.
there
I
with
tell
it.
my story. I'm out there. But people who try to act mysterious and secretive, if that is so weird.
And my thing is, it's a way to do both.
Because when you get to the secret and the mystery, it don't be nothing there. Not to say you per se.
It's
but
like
a lot
you
of-
could have just been that way.
Yeah.
But I feel like sometimes like you've never really had a proper outlet to be free, right? And
Right.
I had a girlfriend and my last relationship was like that. She never was able to be herself. So like when I provided that space, she didn't know how to do it. And it was like
had a relationship.
It got real strange. It was strange. I'm like, bro, just be you, bro. If you want to curse, if you mad, you want to curse, or if you happy and you want to dance, you want to suck some dick, right? If whatever you want to do, you just do that shit. And for her, she wasn't able to act on like her
I
initial
dealt with somebody
thoughts.
like that. Love her to death still. Want her back if she want to come back. If you
Look at
listening,
that.
come
Toxic
on.
King is
talking
smoking.
about
Come, yeah, you know. Bring your ass back. Come on home. But, we used to butt heads on shit because I am a very free spirited person. I don't create an image for people about me because I want people to think a certain thing about me. I can't help but be me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And the crazy thing is about somebody like me who's so out there, like actually what gets fun with me is like when you actually do get to know me, and I'm like, then this nigga is actually a lot more interesting than I thought he was because this nigga is into all types of shit. That's why I say people will be trying to create this mystery and don't be nothing behind that door.
Yeah.
That's why I be telling people, be yourself.
But see,
live.
the way that you are, and it's very similar to you as well. It's a gift.
It is.
People just don't have that outward ability sometimes.
I agree.
And I don't want to say confidence because there are people that are very conservative that have the utmost confidence, but not everybody has the ability to do and be whatever you want to do or whatever you want to be without thinking about the consequence and really necessarily caring.
Absolutely. And that's something I used to talk to her about. I'm like, why? Because she used to ask me, like, why am I into certain things? Why do people gravitate towards me? And I used to say this because I'm just me.
You interesting when you give off you.
Because I'm just me.
Because most people don't.
I take in the things I'm interested in. I don't say I don't want to experience things because it's something I don't understand or not interested. You never know what you might like till you try it.
That's what I say.
That's why I do. When people walk into my house, like, because when you see me outside, you think I'm just this partying ass nigga. I got clothes and all this. I'm always in the mix of things. Then I get home, I fucking build I got computers and all types of shit. Like, I'm a nerd in the house. Yeah, they're like, wait a minute, I ain't know you was doing all of this. Yeah. I'm like, yes, because I'm the type of person, if I want to do it, I just do it. I don't think about what people think about me. I don't think about, well, my friends don't do it, so I'm not going to try it. I will go do shit by myself.
Yeah. And it's funny because I know Veronica, she presents conservative, but I know she got a little wild side too.
She do.
Like, let that shit out, girl.
I wish you would do it sober. That's all I say. I wish you could just free yourself sober.
That's a freeing feeling when you can do all your thoughts sober.
When I do all, because the thing is,
I can't though.
The thing is, I party and I party hard. I do shit when I party, but I do it because, you know, I like the way it feels and all that, but I don't need to do it to have a good time. You know what I'm saying? I could go somewhere and be sober and still like enjoy myself, or still be free, still find myself in a certain situation. And then I could go all the way on the other end of the spectrum and have a really good effing time, and we are lit. And, you know, a lot of crazy shit happens when, you know, we do that type of stuff. I had a good summer last year.
Man, sure.
I'm not trying to do a deep dive on Veronica.
Well, then,
no, I don't even think we're talking about you.
Generally, I'm speaking generally.
Yeah,
I'm speaking generally.
Everything I said wasn't about you.
I'm speaking generally.
You took it personally.
Speaking for myself as well, people think I'm, you know, just kind of reserved
because they see what they see, you know, on the internet. Because the way you present yourself on your podcast, on the internet,
which is wild to me, because Garrison does, like, he's very similar in that way of he has a presentation and then he has a when you get to know him.
But
okay, but Garrison doesn't. I will say this about Garrison. Garrison doesn't try to play up to this. I'm a mysterious. Like
I've never played into being mysterious.
I'm not talking about you.
Okay,
I've been speaking generally.
Yeah. You're right, because it hit the
everything that I've been saying has been general. It's not been towards you.
But it's funny because you do have people who are good at reading people. So
me,
I've had women. They were like, you play this little good act, but you
I love it when I find somebody that's actually that tricks me though. I love it. I'm like,
sneaky.
Yeah.
I've been called sneaky, and that shit is hilarious.
And I get called sneaky all the time, which is like so weird to me.
I don't think
I'm like,
you're sneaky.
But some people do call me sneaky, but I'm like, nah, I'm not sneaky. I just be doing shit most people wouldn't do.
And also sneaky,
I just.
And also like the whole definition of like the whole definition of sneaky has a bad connotation.
Right,
but in reality,
it suggests that I'm lying or being hiding.
Sneaky
something.
is basically I'm presenting this way, but you think I'm another way. Which ain't necessarily sneaky. It's just you got to catch me in certain moments, because I'm not going to be all of my layers at all times. It's just different layers of me whenever the situation calls for it. So
I'm the same way, man.
But you know what? I love it. I'm sorry to cut you off.
No, go ahead, bro.
I love individuality. Veronica, I never take anything I'm saying as me, you know, trying to like gang up on you. It's just we are actually like two people on the opposite side of the spectrum, and I do be wanting to, like, people like you, I do be wanting to pull you over because it's exciting.
I be doing that shit too. I'm like, man, you want to do it.
You want to do it. You want to
do that shit.
Do that shit.
You want to do it.
And not do it on the way you would do it. Do it this way. Yeah. Try it. Try it.
But my thing is like, so I do want to clarify the narrative is that Veronica does what she wants to do up until Veronica's point of comfort.
period.
As you should. You know, I'm not.
And so
I don't believe in peer
when
pressure.
Garrison says things like she took one for the team up until her point of comfort.
That's well. A good friend should give you that space. Like I don't never want to make people uncomfortable with nothing. Yeah. Like even that's how I am with like friends, and like if we kicking it and doing certain things, like you know, I party with some people one way, a different way than I party with other people. And you know, and when people ask me about certain shit, I'm like, nah, because you don't do that shit. Yeah. I'm not doing that shit with you.
Yeah, I'm trying to guard with you. Nah,
no,
weekend for that.
I've asked Cliff several times, like, cause Cliff be on things. I'd be like, I want to try the things.
No, but
he tells me no every
but
fucking
see, though, this is
time.
also a thing, though, like, so,
or like you can't have a sip of my drink. I'd be like,
don't touch that.
So like when I used to like, so I used to like smoke heavy, and it was at one point, and this is terrible, but we used to smoke weed, but we would like lace it with some like codeine type shit.
Yeah.
Right? So like that's a totally different high.
Yeah.
That high lasts like.
That's all. Like, don't touch that.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Just put that down.
It's like at this point, bro, whoever you with, you essentially gonna feel like you with them for like a week because that shit, the night is so long. So you like, oh, I want to get in on that.
No,
you not the person that can be locked in with us for that amount of time. Or you might do some crazy shit that fucks the vibe up.
That's what I'd be afraid of.
Yeah.
Now I do tell people, usually my homegirls, like when they want to try shit with me, I'm like, all right, so if we gonna do this, first of all, you don't ask me if we just on a random night we out. I told you I'm on it. Now that's not how we gonna do it.
Yeah.
We're gonna plan a night.
No, facts. Get your mind ready.
Like, right, because I gotta make because you're my responsibility at this point. Like, and I don't need nothing happening to you. So yeah, I gotta like if that's what we gonna do, we gotta like I take care of my friend. You know what I'm saying? Like, because you know I as someone who tries shit, shit is dangerous out here. First of all, so I do tell people like if you're gonna try shit, please do it with me.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. But let's make sure we set that up. I'm not just like, here, boom, take that. Nah, I don't do that. I do not do that. Unless you've already done it and you know what you're getting yourself into. Yeah. That's different. But if you like first timer, I take that very seriously.
Oh no, I'm like an innocent little dog.
Especially because most niggas like even just like smoking, bro. Like most niggas just be just hit the shit.
I don't take people blunts. You know?
But you know, like people who don't smoke, at some point when you realize you high, you like shit, I'm high, and then you freak the fuck out, and that be the main thing because
I hate a tweak high,
because people be getting them too high.
There you go.
It's like
sometimes I get too high.
Yeah, but it's like if you don't know what to expect, because think about when you high, you know your mind a little altered. So it's
I think it depends on what kind of high. Like I've never been too high from like a blunt because I don't like them shits. Well, like from like a edible
or a bomb,
from like an edible.
But imagine the first time.
But a blunt high and an edible high are two totally different.
But imagine the very first time.
I prefer edible high if I can get high.
Imagine the first time you get high, you get too fucking high.
Oh my
god! And you don't know what's happening. You gonna freak the fuck out, and most people don't consider someone's first high that's too high. So when they get high, they freak the fuck out. It's like, nah, if you gonna get high with me, I need you to start slow because you're gonna fuck. Not only are you gonna have a bad experience, but you ruining my whole night.
And see, that's why.
What happens is when you have friends that know you don't want to smoke the blunt, so they'll lace the hookah, and then I tell you it's lace.
Niggas
and then you're
like,
I hate don't lace nothing.
My throat
needs
a little.
Niggas lacing hookah.
I mean, I put weed in it.
You can put weed in it.
Oh,
you did use lace, and the laces we don't consider weed.
Excuse me.
I'm about to say
putting weed in the hookah.
Sorry,
to me, it's
nigga,
you
what
put
the
a drug
fuck?
in some shit that don't like that doesn't say it has. It's lacing, but you're
we're
correct.
weed smokers.
Rewind. If you put weed in the hookah,
okay.
And you're not telling everybody present that there's weed in the hookah.
Yeah, don't.
And then they suddenly like, do you have a Benadryl? Do I need to go to my car?
Are
to get
you
a
allergic
Benadryl?
to weed?
Can you be allergic to weed?
Maybe.
Hell yes. I know people
Deadass.
allergic to the sun.
Deadass. The first time I hit a blunt.
Yeah, I think
the first time I hit a blunt, my throat started to feel a little.
You was just
nigga, nah, that's the weed. That shit do burn the fuck out your throat, and that shit be stored in the motherfucker.
No, I didn't know how to like appropriately smoke.
Yeah,
I probably pulled too. Like now that I'm older, like and have lived a little more life, I could be like, oh, I pulled too hard, or I let it go too far. But like I was like, am I dying?
First, it was
I
first
get.
time?
Too much weed will give you paranoia
You know
or
what I'm
fear
saying?
of death.
Your heart
I
stop
thought I
being
was
quick.
going to
Nah,
die.
Like that's
Yeah.
actually in the CDC. Like if
Yeah.
you get
Yeah.
too high, you start paranoia.
start
Fear. I remember
thinking
one
too
time I got
much.
so high, I was praying and crying out through. I was like, God, please, if you could get out, never fucking.
And that's the crazy thing,
I
bro.
thought I was gonna die.
Once you get high, bro, like you cannot reverse the shit.
No,
bro.
that's
Like,
facts.
No, you gotta
just-
sit in
you
it.
gotta just
That's
let
why.
it go through.
That's
First
why
time I had
I
an
choose my
edible.
vice, and it's drinking because if I'm drunk, nigga,
I can
You can
control
throw
that
up.
I'm
shit.
gonna throw up or just fucking
I
pass
can
out.
control that shit.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
The thing is, you can't control how high
Bro,
you gonna
take the
get from
fucking
an
edible.
edible
The
The
either.
one thing I don't like that is shrooms. Like if I'm having a bad trip, I'm like, oh my God, get me the fuck out of this shit.
I'm not
bro.
I
I don't like
trying
shrooms. I don't like them.
I ain't
Yeah,
trying
me
to.
I
neither.
don't like them. I don't
I
like
want
them.
to, though.
Like you
Because
wanna
it's
try
it's
them
too.
No,
too.
for
it's-
sure. I'm
it's-
very adventurous. I'll try
It's
some
too
shit.
hit or miss for me. Like I've had great trips, but then it's two specific ones that really just turned me off of the shit. I'm like, I don't know, because you again, like you said, you have to sit in it and
Yeah.
you have
Yeah.
to deal with it till it's
Yeah.
gone.
You can't do nothing about it.
Right, and it's not one of those things that goes away after maybe like, 20, 30 minutes. Like a good shroom
And there's nothing
trip
that you
lasts
can do
like
to
4
stop it.
hours,
Yeah.
4 or 5 hours
I
at
remember
least.
I took too much of an edible. I started googling shit. How do you get unhigh, nigga?
Drink some milk.
I want
It's
to
not-
get.
it's-
eat.
there's
I wanna
nothing-
get nothing.
Actually, if you eat, it'll run its course a little faster, a little faster.
But
Eat
there.
and
You gotta eat.
drink some milk.
Oh hell,
That'll help.
niggas barely
That
have milk.
drink some milk.
Yeah, I don't even have milk.
Right. I'm about to say, I ain't
Who
got no
the fuck
fucking
got
milk.
milk?
Yeah.
Nobody
But
drink,
that's
like
that is
cow
the answer.
milk or
That's
what
the
kind of
answer.
milk? What kind of
That-
milk?
Yeah, cow. It has to be like
Cow
milk.
milk.
Yes.
All right. Well, I'm about to wrap up.
It's almost a 2-hour episode.
Lastly, do y'all know how to grill?
I could do a little something.
Yeah.
I'm not.
I don't
I'm
believe
no.
him.
I'm
The
not the
look on
grill.
his
I'm not a
face
grill
said that
master,
it's
but
a
I
no.
can cook food
I can
on it.
put food
I
on the
remember-
grill.
yeah. I
But
remember-
if we had a function, I'm not the one that's holding
Oh, I
it
can
down.
grill.
Man, may my nigga Paul rest
Word.
in peace. That was that
Man.
nigga on it. Man, I missed that chick. I used to buy a pack of chicken just to take it to Paul house, bro.
Matter of fact, yeah.
Like,
Rest in
bro,
peace,
cook
Paul,
this for me
man.
real quick. That
Yeah.
nigga will cook that shit and give it back. Oh,
Bruh,
bro.
and then,
I'm
and
not-
then,
I'm not
and
that
then
guy.
he'll make the
Yeah, bro.
fucking like Noop juice that I'm like, nigga, this
I
tastes like
miss
Kool-Aid.
that guy, man. He used to cook his ass off. Nigga nigga used to grill every day.
Bruh.
Yeah.
Yes, like
You
when he
want
got
it down?
when he bought that like really nice barrel grill, like that nigga
Hell
when it got
yeah.
warm, he was out there cooking on that shit every day.
Yeah.
Like if I wanted some barbecue chicken, I would literally just go to the store, grab it. I'm like, yo, can you fuck with me on this real quick? Cause this nigga would have all his seasons lined up and organized that he would make himself, bro. That nigga
Oh,
was
see,
the
I
shit.
prefer to marinate my chicken before I grill it.
Oh yeah,
You
fact.
got to though.
So actually,
Yeah, so
and
you
he
got
did all that.
you got to give me a 24-hour.
yeah, I actually started grilling like 2 years ago because I'm thinking like, fuck, this shit gonna be. But honestly, it ain't really that difficult.
I can cook anything though.
You gotta make sure you like
I'm
marinate
an
it.
artiste. In the kitchen.
Lather that bitch up.
Some of
and-
them
I just
Folks
don't
be going
have a grill,
crazy
so
with
I
it.
haven't grilled.
Yeah, I'm,
just
Yeah.
I'm in
waiting
an
for my
apartment with
invitation
no
for
grill.
Right.
tacos.
I think when I get to the point I have my house and I buy it, because I love to entertain. So I'm gonna get to that point where I'm gonna have me my nice little fancy back
yeah.
grill and shit. Oh, I'm gonna turn up because I like to learn how
Oh,
to
see,
do
I grew up.
things.
You know,
Yeah.
everyone knows I grew up at my grandparents' house. We have a pit. We have a deep charcoal grill, and we have a gas grill. So I grew
don't
up
like gas.
learning how to grill. So
I love charcoal.
I
but
love.
I want a
Different.
fire pit. I would want to like
We have a
stone
pit,
fire
a
pit
whole
outside.
pit.
I be watching like shit on YouTube. I'm
Yeah.
like,
2 years
oh,
ago, we
Bro.
roasted a pig.
my
Yeah, and
uh,
like y'all dug the pit up.
No,
and
we
like,
did it in the pit.
Yeah, right.
Instead of-
How- is it like in
like
the
my
ground?
my cousins when they smoke a pig, they do dig it in the pit. But like we have like a actual brick pit at the house. You'll get invited later in July.
I say, dang, why we ain't go to
Right.
your house?
I've been knowing you for years. I've never been there.
Well, no, because I don't have a
Relationship
makeup
kinda
for my
changed.
birthday because I was so fucking drunk that weekend. So I'm gonna do a redo with a couple of different people.
yeah, my
So you'll be invited to that.
my
We're gonna turn up.
Instagram algorithm is nothing but golf and fucking food.
Yeah, bro,
Like,
my shit.
Garrison really done clean his shit up. Then
Mine is big,
filth.
voluptuous women.
Oh, yeah.
But one
Bruh,
time they
I
had
had
a bunch
to-
of white women on there. I was like, oh hell no! I just went, but the black women just kept liking shit. I'm like, well, who the fuck put
Yeah,
these?
bruh.
I probably liked one picture.
You
Yes.
got hit
And
the not
They said,
interested
"Oh, you like white
button.
bitches, nigga? You
Like,
gonna
what
love
the
this
fuck
shit."
is
Yeah.
this?
You
Like,
got hit the not interested button.
I
Hey,
sure
man.
did.
I do
Bruh.
that about a lot of shit.
Instagram is strange, bro. I don't know what happened.
But I've learned how to work them
Oh,
algorithms.
TikTok
Yeah.
wants me to golf. So now, like, I'm trying to
You
con
probably
Garrison.
be around him so much.
I'm
That's
trying to
probably what
con
it is.
Garrison into taking me. I
Oh,
am buy an outfit specifically for
But if
going
you
golfing.
suck, if you doing all that,
Instagram
that's
wants
like the nigga that go hoop and got the whole jersey,
Yeah, just
pants set,
go get you a pair like some little
Goddamn
cheap shit at a
sleeveless
pawn shop
arm,
as you
yeah.
work your
the Michael Jordan shit.
No,
guard.
I've got like a tennis skirt and a polo.
Oh god,
Girl, if you don't put some
be
regular
cute.
shit on and swing them down.
But anyway,
Oh, wait, is that not what people go golfing in?
I mean, most people either wear like
Golf clothes.
either pants or the shorts and a fucking polo.
Not men. What about women?
like if I go to
Women
golf,
wear
I'll
like either
probably wear
like the
shit
little
like that.
skirt with the shorts.
Yeah,
be
bruh.
comfortable.
Exactly.
And
I
then
got
I
a
realized
tennis
I
skirt and a
suck.
polo.
Okay,
Like,
that's
suck.
real shoes.
That's
This ain't-
appropriate.
I would go buy golfing shoes. I would buy a pair of golf shoes.
Yeah.
I didn't
play
buy
tennis,
golfing
so I be
shoes.
on it.
I still have clothes from tennis.
See, I got a lot of running shit, a lot of running clothes.
Do you
'cause I
play
used to
doubles
run a
or
lot.
singles?
Always singles. Now
Oh.
we just like got enough people to where we can start running doubles.
I
But,
haven't. I haven't played tennis in
cool.
so
I've always
goddamn
wanted to
long.
learn how to
I
play.
gotta
So
play
I
a
used
double.
to compete. I used to play.
I
I
still
used to play
have-
competitive, so I used to compete back in the day.
I played in high school.
I would play
I
tennis.
to this day, to this moment, I carry a golf club. I mean, tennis racket in my trunk.
So tennis is one of them that you should play when you old. You know what I'm saying? Because it keep you. You gotta move.
I
And
would
it's not
learn.
too hard on your
Yeah.
knees.
I would totally learn how to play tennis. That's
Yeah,
Oh, I
actually,
love tennis.
I actually want to play
We
tennis
played-
because
we played Ted Rose on Rosa Parks.
I love ping pong.
Oh,
free.
I buy,
You like-
buy
you like
Publix
ping pong?
and all that.
No, it's right by
No.
it's that
I love me some
soccer
ping
field.
You like table tennis?
Rosa Parks turns into what? Because Rosa Parks will take
Turns
you
in
out
that like
TSU.
third shirt.
DB Todd?
Ted Rosa or
Or-
something.
No, it's talking about 28th.
Yeah, that's
So it
third.
depends on which
Yeah.
end of the street you're
But-
talking about.
Oh,
It's
you
over
down
there.
there?
Because it
like
can
close
take
to
you all the way
Clarksville,
back
like on the way
to-
to Clark-
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
okay. I know. Hey, I'm right around the corner, man. We
Yeah.
right
No,
here.
y'all
Come on, man.
It's
y'all
a-
live very close to each other.
Yeah,
Okay.
so I'm in Metro Center behind the post office.
See, I'm right on Jefferson, Tennessee, like right across from EGMC.
Oh
Yeah,
shit,
bro,
he probably stayed where fucking
Chris
Jamal Coleman them used to stay.
Austin and all of them.
Yeah,
Austin and all
yeah,
of them,
We play at least 2 or 3 times a week.
Oh
And
shit.
it's, black folks out there playing tennis. Like,
That sounds lit.
Yeah.
We got to fuck with that.
yeah, I
Right.
compete.
Well,
you can do your thing.
we about to wrap up. We about to go to Jackie Barbecue.
Jackie, we on the
Get
way.
some fucking chicken by the queues. They shit slap all the time.
Big facts.
Yeah, it's some
I don't
from grilled
discriminate.
food, man.
They
Like
food be crazy.
imagine the cavemen back in the day when they put some shit on the fire. They be like, damn, this shit fire.
I
Shit.
bro. I always wonder about the first person to discover some shit.
Yeah,
Like, who the fuck drank cow milk first and was like, "We gonna sell this"?
yeah, but truth be told,
think
we
God just
we
kinda
we
made
shouldn't
it
be drinking this shit.
I think he's like, look at these cows, bro. Look, this is what you can do with it.
But imagine if you was just like,
You pull that
you
titty.
milked it and it was like, "Oh, I'm gonna drink it." Like, not only did you milk it, but then you drank it.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
they saw the calves doing it, so I'm sure somebody was like, what that tastes like?
Right.
No facts.
If y'all want to leave y'all social medias, it's time to do it.
My Twitter. I don't even like this new Twitter. Candyman7. I miss Indiana Jones. He's gone, though. They fucked me up.
Yeah, man, you was banned, bro. Elon got you up out of here.
I keep trying to appeal, but they ain't fucking with him.
Yeah.
Instagram is still Indiana7 Jones, though. But I don't use that shit, so.
Yeah, man. Look, I'm only on Instagram right now, man. Chris Imagwe. Chris and then Imagwe. EMEAGWAI. I can't give you my Twitter. It's too wild. It's too wild.
You don't
That's a
want
lie.
them to
if
like
you know, you
prejudge
know.
you.
Well, I got a circle there.
That's
I
the
like
one
it.
Oh,
thing-
see,
I like the- I
I'm
like
on
the
the
way my
outside of the
circle
circle.
is.
I'm like, because it's Twitter.
That's the one reason I kind of don't mind having to start over. All the wildest shit I've been saying since 2009, because I probably said some shit that will get us in trouble now.
Nowadays,
Yeah.
they
Oh,
be like, I'm
it's
gonna Google
gone.
you, nigga.
It's
Like,
gone.
yeah.
It's gone. And I'm actually thankful for that part of it.
Yeah.
I'm like, woo, that wasn't bad.
Yeah, yeah.
Because there was some shit on there. I used to be, I mean, we was on there since we was like, what, 18, 19
And that's back in the
years
day.
old.
No one cared about.
And we could
me.
say this. We
You
was
could
saying
say whatever you
we
wanted
was,
back then. Yeah.
It's different now.
Yeah.
And the algorithm will get you the fuck.
Facts.
Ooh, I can't even open mine at work.
All right, go ahead. Go ahead.
You guys know that you can follow me at VeronicaLynn _ on Twitter, but you also know that I have a podcast called Totally Judging the Podcast on Twitter as well, and Totally Judging Podcast on Instagram. Garrison, where can they follow you, friend? I closed this shit last week. I am so sorry, y'all.
You can follow me on Twitter at Garrison _WRN, Instagram at Tom Dubois, like from the Boondocks, and LinkedIn.
Oh God,
do
not do it.
But lastly, so I want to tell y'all this. So I cleaned up my timeline.
Oh, which one?
I don't know how you cleaned up your timeline and you follow Cliff.
Which timeline?
My Twitter timeline. So
I love you, Cliff, but I feel like Cliff is the reason why my timeline's dirty.
Well,
let me follow you.
I don't know. It's not on this Twitter. No,
I'm saying like I don't see anything from his page. No. But literally, I unfollow all the OnlyFans, all the porn stars.
Nigga was following the OnlyFans. You subscribed in it?
No, I never subscribed. Just follow because hell, the shit was free.
Freaking.
I've subscribed to a few like.
What was it? Miss Be Nasty, the Titty Tuesday.
Hey, she crazy. Yeah, she crazy.
This shit had 30,000 likes every Tuesday.
Yeah, she her inner workings are.
Nah, this timeline of mine is a lot more clean.
But it's crazy because every time I cleaned it, I'm like less horny now.
I'm getting so much.
Yeah, because you're not looking at coochie all damn day.
That shit I be looking at on Twitter now. Is like people are
like what?
Yeah. But, Twitter's vulgar as hell.
You will go down a rabbit hole for 30 minutes looking at just titties.
If you go looking for it, yes, whatever. It will be out there
for 30 minutes.
That's another reason why I'm glad this is a new Twitter. Okay, there are good things about having a new Twitter. Like I don't see none of that shit.
Yeah.
I don't see none of that no more. My old timeline used to be filthy.
I'm telling you, it cleared my mind because when you don't see fucking titties,
because I want to see porn when I want to see porn. I don't want to see porn when I'm just scrolling, not looking for porn. I don't like that.
I'm telling you, especially like when one of the pages be going crazy and just retweeting shit. I'm like.
And then and then they start retweeting a lot of them.
Let me see what's in the page.
And the way the algorithm works, the longer you look at certain things, the more they put it on your For You page. That's so. But see, now I get a lot of conspiracy theory shit and niggas arguing. So I'm like, God damn it.
That's that Clubhouse shit.
Mine is sports.
My timeline
some
looks
other
like Clubhouse
shit,
now. Sucks, honestly.
All right, well, I hope you have a safe Memorial Day. Hope you have a good week. We are in the summertime now, so... Y'all be safe. Have fun with these trips and shit. Yeah. Wear that sunscreen because black people can't get sunburned.
Come party with. Yeah, we can. I got.
Oh yeah, no, y'all know I'm outside this summer, so I'm about to be outside with Cliff. Because apparently Cliff is a wild boy.
Okay, so y'all heard it here first.
She do be saying that.
We will give a follow-up pod in the fall.
She not going to be
to see how she did.
She has been saying, all she need to do is just hit me up, bro. I go out Friday, Saturday, and some Sundays, without fail.
All the time. Yeah. Oh, shit. You hit me up if there's like a play.
I got you, because I do be wanting people just to hit up, and I can't never think of nobody in the moment.
Yeah. Hey, so actually, right before we leave, it's funny because whenever she said, invite your homeboys, I'm thinking like, damn, who
you know exactly.
But then
it was me.
I thought of Chris.
It was me.
I was like Chris, because I always run to Chris out. Like this nigga be everywhere, and I was like,
Chris be outside.
And then,
but I be on the low with it though.
No. People be texting me, oh, I ran into Mr. Legally. And I be like,
for
okay.
Real? Hold on, why you don't tell them that they seen me? Who is this?
Shit.
Dead ass. Like they were like, I see Mr. Legally.
Me neither.
Why you tell somebody else you saw me?
Yeah.
Right.
Who would be though?
Your friend here? I'm like, who? I'm like, oh, Mr. Legally. I was like, oh, okay, bet. Maybe he'll still be there when I pull up and we can chop it up. And I'd be like,
hey.
I'm like, I said Chris was here.
Hey, when are you? Hey, look.
And it was like, as soon as I text you, it's like he left. Like he's running from you. I was like, ain't no way.
No, look,
ain't no fucking way.
I just be on the go. My thing is, one of y'all friends want me. I'm going to tell you now. I ain't going to say no names.
Oh, it can't be my friend.
Oh.
I ain't got friends.
All right, well, we'll talk off mic. But yeah,
I think she want me.
But yeah, so yeah, I thought of Chris and then I thought of Cliff. I'm like, yeah, this nigga Cliff be out. And Slick, I was gonna invite Jared too.
But yeah, they out of town. Yeah, I think they just got back today.
So
I was supposed to go on that trip. That's why I've been out here kicking it.
Where
DC.
Oh, okay.
I pulled out last minute.
I love DC. I'm trying to go to Houston.
I'm going to DC in October and Houston in September.
We going
Miami, my spot though.
You going to DC in October?
September.
I'm going to Nigeria in the beginning of next year. Yeah, we buying some land out there, so you know it's real important to make that trip. I mean, it just depends on how many acreage, but like you can get some good land for like 10.
Damn.
I mean,
10 bands?
10,000 will probably get you, depending on what part of the city, 5 acres ish.
You talking about?
wow.
Wait, you talking about
1 acre,
10,000 in
5.
U.S.
But how
dollars?
much-
10,000 US dollars.
Yeah,
How much? But how much more to maintain the land?
I mean,
Yeah,
so the
is it like
US
my-
You
dollar,
buying it for 10,000? Ain't that damn expensive?
right now, the exchange rate for the Naira to US dollar is crazy. It's
Yeah.
like 1 to 500 or something.
Oh, well, shit. You
Yeah.
can get this shit for less than
Let's go
10
get our
bands.
Let me
shots
go
and go
find
to
this.
Africa.
Let me go
Yeah,
get 10
you can definitely
All right.
you can do some things.
All right, y'all. Till next time, we out. Y'all be safe.
Bye.
All right, y'all.
Peace.
All right, peace.